It's now at Daytona500.com.
Marty, I'm the ghost of rewards past, here to show you all the cash back you could have earned on your holiday purchases.
But I get up to 1.75% cash back on all my purchases.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I have a Navy Federal Credit Union cash rewards card.
Well, cool. Happy holidays.
Learn how you can slay the season with the Cash Rewards Card at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA.
Mortgage rates are still at record lows. Don't miss out. Visit homeloansradio.com and get a free quote.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studio. Car accidents, other injuries, call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Text the nationwide keyword BILLS, 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 to the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's BILLS, to the number 200-200. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Tuesday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thanks so much for tuning in. We do have a fun program for you today. Tons of stuff going on, including woke news. We'll get you caught up on what's happening out there. Double do that here in just a few minutes. What you do that's new at the top of the hour. And, of course, trivia, Ross thoughts, last call, and your calls and text all day long. Welcome to the show. I am Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight-ahead producer, Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
Comedy alien Ross Padgett.
What'd it be like, Jim?
407-916-1041. That's how you call us. Text us easily at 77031. Find us on social easily as well. That's right, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at The Jim Colbert Show. On Twitter, it's just at Jim Colbert Show. And, of course, always broadcasting on stream. You can do that at JimColbertLive.com. Plus, the blog is up there as well. And take us wherever you go using the iHeartRadio app. How's everybody's Tuesday? Everybody good?
It's good.
Everybody healthy? Everybody fine?
I'm not strong. I'm not physically strong.
Why is that, buddy? What's going on?
I weed whacked and my arms feel like I just went to first base with a bunch of dudes. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's a great reminder I need to work out.
Jack just closed his eyes.
Yeah, he did.
As if his kid just asked for money again.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
he's like, he doesn't
301.
Doesn't even know how to
301,
process
and I already want to go home.
that statement right off the bat. Now, doesn't the machine do the weed whacking?
Yeah, but it vibrates.
Ah.
So now I feel like my arms are on silent and just getting blown up.
Do you feel stronger?
No, I feel weak.
You feel weaker, but that's just your muscles getting tired. So tomorrow you should feel a lot stronger and a little sore maybe.
Yeah, no, very sore.
Yeah,
Extremely sore.
Do you get shaky arm?
I get shaky arm.
Have you tried to hold something of weight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's when it starts
twerking.
Trembling a little bit.
Yeah, it starts twerking.
Yeah, I posted some videos of that.
Yeah.
I think that was my first TikTok, was me holding the glass out after I weed whack, and it just starts shaking uncontrollably.
Really?
Damn.
Well,
What are you guys
past
weed whacking
that,
with?
I feel like
weed whackers?
Did I answer that question too honestly?
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that.
All right, then I nailed it.
Yeah, 407-916-1041. You can text us at 77031. I'm sorry that you have the weed whacking soreness.
Yeah,
Haven't had that one yet.
I got praying mantis arms.
Yeah. I've had like axe soreness, and I think like working outside and working around your yards is like a good workout, right? A bunch of different things happening: squatting down, picking stuff up, bending over, putting weight here, putting weight there. It's like better than just hitting the weight room, right? I think it is.
I don't know if it's better than hitting.
Well, that's what the whole idea of CrossFit, isn't it? To kind of represent or replicate like an all-body workout, as if you're like, climbing a mountain and then, lifting a rock, or then, kind of jumping. And it's like a bunch of different activities to focus in on all the muscle groups rather than just the ones that look good in tight shirts.
Is CrossFit is that the majority, though, of working out?
Well, I think a lot. I mean, CrossFit for a while was like the hottest game out there. I mean, and I still think it's very popular. But, man, you remember about 5 years ago, Jack? You couldn't drive around Orlando without seeing some pop-up CrossFit gym with all these people outside slinging ropes or chain
flipping tires.
Or turning tires over, those big tractor tires that are tall as you are, that weigh like a couple 100 pounds. All you do is just flip them over. That's it. The entire workout is you flip that tire over for 50 minutes, and then you go home. There's your workout.
Yeah, I got to start working out.
Yeah, I do too, buddy. Top of the year, you're going to see a dramatic change in my body. I'm going to get super fat. I am. I'm going on an all-beef diet, deep frying everything. I'm looking to get out of here early.
I mean, I don't want to call you out, but can I?
Sure.
We're talking about high blood pressure not that long ago. I walk in.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Is that the deal? I need you two to stay out of this room.
Whoa.
Well, because
whoa.
Because I don't
No. You don't get to just drag me down because he pisses you off, and then you take it out on me.
I don't want any narcs in the room.
I was not even in that room today.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Is that sodium-free beef jerky?
It's not sodium-free beef jerky.
Is there such a thing?
What the hell are you doing then?
Ross, why are you winding him up? It's only 3:04,
Listen,
man. We got another 4 hours of this.
He's winding himself up.
That's the first beef jerky I've had in a month, dude. And I barely ate any. I just had a bit of a craving on it a little bit.
He didn't inhale.
And the same thing with the toasty Cheez-Its there, too, that you didn't see.
Yeah, no, I saw
him.
I saw those. That was chapter 2.
He came out of that room laughing, and I'm like, oh, they must have just had some, funny exchange.
We did, Jack.
I walked in here, and he was the only one in the room.
Yeah, no, we did.
No, you guys were not in the room. He came out laughing because he saw what you were eating today.
Why do you do that? You're like one of my kids. Daddy didn't go to golf yesterday. He went to some girl's house.
I mean, a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different than that.
Yeah.
I don't know
something you wanted to tell us there, Jimmy.
No. Yeah. I got an annoying kid.
It's because I care for you, and I want you to last long.
Okay, I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. But I'm telling you, at the top of the year, this is for real. Top of the year, I am making some life changes.
Boxing, right?
Life changes. Yeah, I'm going to start a boxing. I already have my gym picked out. I'm starting a boxing class, and I got to get in better shape. I got to get my heart rate up. I got to get in better shape.
No, your heart rate is up plenty. You're fine.
I mean,
with
my
that.
cardio heart rate, my workout heart rate.
Why wait 6 weeks?
Because, Jack, here's the thing.
Now he's mad at me.
Jack, here's the thing.
And now Jack is happy. I love the dynamics in this room.
This is why I called your ass out, for the record.
I feel like the den mother, okay? I just bring the peanut M&Ms and let the boys go at it.
Because I was going to hit you with logic at some point.
Jack, here's the thing. Thanksgiving is coming, and then after that, Christmas is coming.
No.
So it is irrational for me to start any kind of diet or workout program this time of year. So instead of disappointing myself and collapsing completely on both of the occasions, I'm going to wait till the top of the year like every other jackass in America and say that I'm going to start my life over in January.
Oh.
That's what's happening. You're going to see a ripped-ass gym. It's going to be weird, though, me at 165 pounds of all muscle. It's going to be a weird look. You just got to prepare yourself for it, all right? And I may get hair implants. I'm going crazy. I'm going to get some blue urinal teeth and a deep-ass tan and get this liver spot I have right here. Oh, my God, look at that thing.
Yeah.
It looks like you're looking through a telescope at another planet when you look at my head.
I'm going to bring you some old concealer I have. We're going to fix that right up.
No,
Yeah,
you say
that's
old.
all you need. You need makeup.
No, I'm not wearing makeup.
Yeah, you are.
No, why would I wear makeup?
Because you look like a spotted dinosaur egg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, but that's fine.
Oh, my God.
That's fine.
Okay.
That one cut a little bit coming from you, I'll be honest with you. That one cut a little deep. Jack says it, I just don't even care.
Yeah,
I don't even pay attention. Ross, a little bit. You, it hurts. That one hurt from you.
Stop touching it.
You're the den
And
mother.
Stop noticing it.
It's not going to get any bigger. It's not going to eat my finger.
No, but stop paying
It is-
attention to it.
But it is predominant.
You
It looks
can't
like
even see it.
You can't see it. It's like somebody glued a penny to my head. How do you mean you can't see it? You can see it. Look, it's right there. Look at it.
Well, you've been pressing on it for the last 3
It's
minutes.
that way all the time.
No, I think you
Fingers
made it
off of
worse.
it. You made
Look
it
at
worse,
it.
dude.
Look at it.
I think we should send that to the lab for some testing.
Dude, no joke. I'm telling you, man.
I don't
Where's
think
my compact?
I don't think you can do that.
Oh, do you have some
Oh, yeah.
powder? Powder it up for me,
Yeah.
Deb.
They gotta cut it out.
Powder it up for me real quick. Deb's going to powder up my thing. By the
Jim's
way,
makeup tutorial happening right now on our YouTube channel.
get it
You
out
go
there,
to-
Deborah. Get it. And no. What are you doing? That's too much. Deb, it's too much.
Oh, God.
That's going to powder up my thing.
Oh, damn, that works.
I told you.
Deb.
Stop touching it because it's powder.
Yeah, see, that's easier.
I like
that
that.
was an easier fix.
I'll bring in a concealer stick tomorrow.
All right.
Now
And
you-
we're going to work you up
And
just
then-
right. And no one's going to know any different.
I'm going to start drawing stuff around it.
Now you don't have to eat healthy or lift a weight or even go to the
Exactly.
dermatologist.
I want somebody to draw a cat looking backwards.
Oh,
I like it.
I'll do it. I've got an eyeliner pencil right here.
No, don't do that. Stop. Man, you're an artist. That's even worse.
For that to be proportional, that's going to be a big cat.
Ouch.
Might have to be like a tiger or something.
You
And
douche.
the wheels on the
It's
show
gonna be
go.
it's a perspective shot. It's a perspective shot, so we can work with the angles there. Talented artist. We'll get one. 407-916-1041. So we have a video up right now, JimColbertLive.com. And the reason I put this video up, this is not the What You Do that's new. This is just a blog video, is because this past weekend when we went to Denver, when my son went up there to do the whole thing, and so my son had never seen Red Rocks, and he wanted to see Red Rocks. This is his first trip to Denver, really his first trip out west. He'd never really been out west. I guess to Vegas, but that's out west, but not like Denver, out there in the real rugged in the mountains and whatnot. And we're out there, and so we go to Red Rocks, and while we're up there, when you come down off the exit to go to Red Rocks, if you go right, you go to Red Rocks. When you go left, you can go to other places. One of the places is, I think this is the right place. I may be in the wrong area altogether. Matter of fact, I think I am. But there's a ride out there called the Pterodactyl. And it's where the Cave of the Winds and the Garden of the Gods is out in Colorado, right?
Gods.
Yeah, because
we've talked about this ride before. And I think Bert Kreischer kind of made it famous because he did a Travel Channel thing from there. You walk out on this platform, they strap you into this what looks to be a gaming chair that's hooked onto a cable. Next thing you know, the platform splits apart and you're hanging there in midair, 200, 300 feet above the ground, and then the thing drops forward. So now you're hanging down, and then they let it go, right? And it is absolutely horrifying. If you're a guy or a girl that has heights issues, it's absolutely. I couldn't even walk up the stairs to where that platform was. If you YouTube this thing,
but that was a height thing.
Oh yeah, dude, this thing drops into a canyon. I mean, it's bananas. And the stairwells that they build up there are really rugged because they're carved out of the rock. But there's just that one thing, and the next step is it's like 600 feet down. It's ridiculous, right? They just depend on you being an adult and not fall off the thing, right? Well, this all leads to the conversation. My son said, "Would you ever do that?" I'm like, "No." Then my son and I have these conversations, and we kind of try to one up one another. And he goes, "Would you ever skydive?" And I said, "I will never skydive." And he goes, "Because I don't have that thrill bone in my body. I don't have that thing where I need to have like
adrenaline junkie.
I don't need to tempt fate to feel alive. I don't have that gene. And it scares the complete hell out of me. It makes me so uncomfortable. And then I was online today and I found this skydiving video. And I don't know how this doesn't have millions of views, but this is a case from like 8 years ago. And the video is two skydiving planes over, I believe it's over Wisconsin, or maybe Michigan. I can't remember. But they're skydiving, and the two planes hit each other in midair.
Yeah.
And the skydivers jump out of the plane to save their lives. Now, the video we have up is amazing because everybody in the skydiving crew had a GoPro on. So you see, like,
oh my God.
You see,
you see fire.
You see, Deborah, the damn things, the one shot, you can see the planes tied up together and on fire before everybody jumps out of the planes and they crash to the ground. And how this thing does not have 1 billion views, I don't know, because it makes me hollow inside just watching it. And there's some language, but it's not too bad. One guy just yells out OS because he realizes planes just collided in midair.
I think you could call that appropriate.
Right?
Yeah, no doubt, because they're going to see it coming.
Did you watch the video by any chance?
I have seen this video, yeah.
Gosh.
Can you? I mean, it only has like 80,000 views, and it was featured on like 60 Minutes. I don't know how anybody didn't see this. It's genuinely bananas.
I don't know how anybody survived that.
For the record,
they got out.
That's why I don't skydive, because I'm the guy stuff like that happens to. I'm the guy that's in there strapped on to some guy named Don in the middle of the air. It's my first thing, and next thing you know, some other pilot drops his plane on top of the plane I'm in, and we're OSing all the way to the ground at 180 mph.
No, literally, you see one plane as skydivers begin to get out onto the wing to prepare for their jump. Then you see another small plane, looks like just like the one they're in, come into view underneath the first one. And somehow measurements are not taken, and one plane bumps into the other one. It looks like it almost trapped a skydiver in between the wings, and then flames and people just start falling out of the sky.
It is genuinely unbelievable. And then there's it's just crazy. But you can see it at JimColbertLive.com. That's the reason, is because inevitably that's going to happen if I go up in a plane. I just feel like that's the luck I would have.
All those skydivers survived.
Everyone.
Isn't that the goal of skydiving?
It is.
So how is that a cautionary tale for you?
It's just because those planes, Jack. I would have a heart attack. I'd probably survive the crash and die of a heart attack. Who wants 230 pounds of dangling jackass on them while they're hurtling to the ground?
Show title.
Anybody here? Good. I win again.
I'm sorry, what was your weight again?
Yeah,
230 pounds of hurtling. It's
hurtling jackass. Who wants 230 pounds of hurtling jackass?
Nobody wants that with this spot on my face, no makeup. Nobody wants that coming at him real hot.
I think you just don't want to go skydiving because you don't want to get strapped to a dude.
Yeah, that's part of it too. I'm going to be straight up. That's part of it too.
Just looking like a big old front baby.
Right. I'm like, could you face me well, no, don't face me the other way. My God, I'm spooning all the way down.
Look into my eyes. That's so funny.
What makes you happy?
Love me.
So, what's your name?
This is how my brother and I slept. What's coming up for news, Deb?
A person of interest in an Osceola triple homicide is in custody after shooting at deputies. Wisconsin has 500 National Guard troops standing by as Kyle Rittenhouse jurors begin deliberations. And Microsoft is partnering with Gucci on a limited Xbox bundle.
Oh, God.
It's so stupid, but we're going to cover that more coming up during Woke News. You people have too much money, man.
407-916-1041.
Too much money.
Back with Deb's News, more of the Jim Colbert Show right after this.
Sure, you could use it to work out.
Are you ready to work together to create a healthier life?
Or you could just say, Alexa, play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center. Car crash? Call Clausman Law.
Police activity affecting Rio Grande Avenue at this hour. As a result, north and southbound shut down between LB McLeod Road and Cayley Street. Avoid the area and use OBT instead. We'll keep you posted. Eastbound travel on I-4, still a heavy ride due to an accident taking up the left lane between the Turnpike and Jangyan Parkway. We're still up to speed in the westbound direction. No reported issues right now on the beach line. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Nader Law Firm.
Auto accident, bankruptcy, immigration, insurance claims? Call attorney Fannie Nader at Nader Law Firm at 407-688-8896. That's 407-688-8896. Offices Orlando.
Man, your home is one of your largest and most important assets. It shelters your family after all, and a beautiful new fence from our friends over at Mossy Oak Fence is a great way to add appeal and value to your home. Also a great way to provide more safety and security for your family, your kids, and your pets. And the fact is, over at Mossy Oak Fence, your family's safety and security is their number one priority. Do what I did, man. Call these guys and get a beautiful fence for your property. Simply amazing. Makes your entire property look so much better. And it's easy. Just visit mossyoakfences.com. And as always, let the Mossy family protect your family.
Mortgage rates are still at record lows. Don't miss out. Visit homeloansradio.com and get a free quote.
Thank you, Congresswoman Murphy, for your leadership and for investing in America's infrastructure. Roads, bridges, water systems, the electric grid. The Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act will create jobs for Florida workers, spur economic growth to put more money in the pockets of Florida families, and drive productivity for Florida industries. Thank you for supporting this historic legislation. Paid for by Business Roundtable.
Men, as we age, sexual activity can fade. Stop suffering from ED or PE today by calling Legacy Men's Health. Meet Dr. Katz.
We can restore your sexual potency on your first visit with medications custom blended just for you. Even if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or prostate issues, you'll be lasting longer than ever in the bedroom, and it's affordable.
Get guaranteed results on your first visit or it's free. Call Legacy Men's Health at 407-544-4644. That's 407-544-4644.
What are the core values at International Diamond Center?
Integrity, stand behind your product, be involved in the community, give back if you've been blessed, and take care of your people.
That's Keith LeClaire at IDC, who along with his wife Peggy just announced the creation of the Fifth Sea Foundation, the charitable arm of IDC.
When God blesses you, you want to be able to reach out to make a difference in the lives of so many different people.
Peggy, Keith, and the rest of the IDC family created the Fifth Sea Foundation to focus on three key initiatives: give kids a chance, support military families, and end human trafficking.
Pick the ones that are closest to your heart, stay true to it, provide, and help society. That's what IDC is all about.
The Fifth Sea Foundation, a focused and more impactful approach to making a difference in our community, helping to fund and volunteering with organizations that align with IDC and the LeClaire family mission.
This is my passion.
International Diamond Center, family owned for more than 35 years, blessed with tens of thousands of loyal customers, and honored to give back to our community.
If you're injured, how much is your case worth? I'm attorney Mo DeWitt. You never asked to be injured. Don't let the insurance company shortchange you. Injured on the go? Offer too low? Just call Mo. JustCallMo.com. Office, Orlando.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Take on the season with a holiday classic like a peppermint mocha signature latte or a rich and creamy toasted white chocolate signature latte. Bold, smooth Dunkin' espresso and holiday flavors come together. Classic notes of mocha balanced with cooling peppermint or flavors of white chocolate topped with caramel and cinnamon sugar for a touch of holiday magic that will help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes from Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and
Doug. Don't you just love the smell of old books?
Shh, this is a library.
Sorry, ma'am. We're looking for a book titled Liberty Mutual Customizes Your Car Insurance so you only pay for what you need.
I don't think we carry that, but check nonfiction.
He really does devour literature.
Please leave.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Did you know that you might be overpaying for your prescriptions? It's okay, because there's an easy, convenient solution. Check GoodRx. GoodRx lets you compare prices at different pharmacies and shows you where to get the lowest price. Here's Joe, a doctor and GoodRx customer.
I was able to look up some medicines that I was going to get, and it saved me a good amount of money.
GoodRx is helping millions of people, and it can help you too. For simple, smart savings, check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance. In 2020, GoodRx users saved an average of 79% off retail prices. Individual compensated for their time. Visit GoodRx.com/radio to learn more.
Need to turn your home equity into cash? This is Robert Palmer, and home values are at an all-time high. Smart homeowners are accessing home equity at today's low rates. But don't use your home equity to pay closing costs. Let me pay them instead. Visit rpfunding.com for details. NMLS 70168, Equal Housing.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month per line. No contracts, no added taxes or fees. Includes nationwide 5G. Save up to 60% with Spectrum Mobile. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month. Call 855-438-2999 or visit a store near you.
Offer valid for new customers on 2+ unlimited lines. Spectrum Internet required. Savings based on 2-line comparison of unlimited plans among major national carriers as of 9/20/21. Prepaid excluded. Restrictions apply.
iHeartRadio and comedian Sebastian Maniscalco are sending one lucky fan and a friend to the Big Apple to see his Nobody Does This tour at Madison Square Garden next month.
Gonna fly you out, gonna set you up with some seats, give you a little VIP merch, open up the iHeart app.
Yep, just do what Sebastian said. Open the free iHeart app and listen to 24/7 comedy.
For your chance to win.
And you can see him live in New York City.
See you in New York.
iHeart. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
iHeartRadio.
Thinking about divorce? Kramer Law. OneFirmForLife.com. Offices Altamont Springs.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
All right, guys, your 3 o'clock keyword is work, W-O-R-K. Text that to 200-200 for your shot to win $1,000. Monsters had another winner today. Another one. Like Khaled. It's another one. And another one. So get out there and get that money, man. It's coming in hard and fast here to Real Radio 104.1. Again, your 3 o'clock keyword is work, W-O-R-K. Text that to 200-200, and we wish you the best, man. Remember, if you're playing the game, stay by your phone, man. That's the only way you can win. You got to pick it up when they call, or they move on.
Yeah,
just that
they
easy.
will.
Welcome back. I am Jim. Jack and Ross sit right over there. Let's get a check of the news. Here's Deb.
And now, it's time for Woke News.
It seems like kind of a misuse of the whole world.
On the Jim Colbert Show.
Woke News is brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. He's also host of the Home Loans Radio Show. A suspect in a triple murder in Osceola County who barricaded himself in a stolen car in Orange County and threatened to commit suicide is now in custody. The bodies of 2 men and a 16-year-old male were found this morning in 2 different apartment units in a complex in Buenaventura Lakes in Osceola County. A person of interest was identified in a vehicle about a half hour away in Orange County at Texas Avenue and South Rio Grande. The car was surrounded with the suspect threatening to, again, commit suicide. Deputies were able, though, to convince him to give himself up peacefully. No deputies were injured. The suspect is not injured. No one has been identified. Investigators are still trying to determine how the men were connected and a possible motive. Turns out the person of interest has a history of mental illness and has been Baker acted multiple times.
Wow, man.
All right, a 19-year-old woman claims she was shot in the head while driving in Orlando.
I think I was.
Said she heard a loud pop and then felt something hit her head. Police say the woman showed up. She drove herself to Orlando Regional Medical Center with a non-life-threatening wound to her head. She claims she was driving near Southgate Drive when, again, she felt something hit her head. Now, officers say there's no current evidence that the victim was targeted, but what makes this story very disturbing is that before this young woman was shot in the head, police had responded to reports of gunfire in that area. So they don't know if it's just someone randomly shooting. And
that happens in neighborhoods.
Sometimes
you just got to let it go.
And then this 19-year-old woman drives by and ends up getting shot in the head.
She's going to make it, though, right?
She is.
Yeah,
It's non-life-threatening. She was able to drive herself. She is expected to survive. But for folks who live around in that area, if you hear gunshots, call the police.
Yeah.
As soon as you hear them, duck.
Right, hit the ground.
Exactly.
All those things.
Come on. All right, the head of NASA is blasting Russia for endangering the crew on board the International Space Station. We covered this story yesterday during Woke News. Bill Nelson called it unthinkable after a missile test blew up one of Russia's own satellites on Monday. That explosion created a debris field of more than 1,500 objects, sending all 7 members on the ISS, including 2 Russian cosmonauts, to retreat into capsules for safety. They even had to put on their spacesuits and prepare to evacuate in case the station was hit.
Wow, could you imagine?
Yeah.
Abandoned ship
and
in the middle of nowhere.
They make that orbit around Earth every hour and a half. So every hour and a half, it'd be like, okay, kids, here we go.
Wow.
We're going into that debris field again. So then they'd have to close off this section and then reopen
And Russia's saying it's not on us, right? They're like, hey, it's not on us.
We didn't do nothing
We did
wrong.
nothing. By the way, your 3 o'clock keyword is bills. It's not work, it's bills.
That's my fault.
BILLS.
This sounds like an old Bond movie, or just you have a rogue Russian general saying, "I don't care, fire it."
Yeah, fire it.
Yeah,
those comrades will understand.
Right? It's part of the better picture.
It's exactly. All right, add 3 more professors to the list who are suing the University of Florida. The professors yesterday joined 3 other professors, so 6 in total, who's suing the school for restricting their opportunities to testify as experts at trial. The lawyers for the plaintiffs claim the school's conflict of interest policy violates their clients' free speech rights and their academic freedom. Just as a follow-up, because it's a story that Scott Maxwell has written about, we have spoken to him about.
And we knew it wasn't going to go away.
Right, exactly.
The institution's too big, so you can't do stuff like that in places like that.
Yep, you just, not when it comes to accreditation.
Nope.
All right, this is a Florida story that is making national headlines around the country, but a Florida man who was suing a hospital to get doctors to treat his COVID-positive wife with ivermectin says she's died. A judge ruled against Ryan Drock, saying he had no constitutional right to demand that Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center prescribe the antiparasitic drug, despite Drock's offer to sign a form waiving doctors from any liability. A family lawyer filed an appeal and says they intend to move forward to potentially help others who may be in the same situation. Tamara Drock was placed on a ventilator back in September. The elementary school teacher leaves behind 2 children, ages 12 and 14.
Is that what she wanted as well, or was she beyond capacity at that point? Like she couldn't. I wonder if she couldn't make that decision, or if she had instructed her husband to only request ivermectin.
Those are the details I don't know.
And that would go against her Hippocratic oath, would it not? Because isn't that oath basically, we are to provide solid medical care based on what we know as doctors? I mean, they wouldn't prescribe that if they didn't think it would work, right?
And do no harm.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, a new report shows that tourism is making a strong comeback in Florida.
There's a lot of good news out there, man.
There is.
There's a lot of good news.
Visit Florida says there were over 32 million tourists between July 1st and September 30th. That's again before the international borders opened up. That's only about 0.3% less than the third quarter of 2019.
Yep.
Officials are also hoping for a boost from the return of international travelers again as the federal government reopened borders.
Yeah, there's full planes coming to Orlando from everywhere. The one we were
everywhere.
on. I think about a third of the airplane that we were just on coming from Denver was children and their families all coming to Orlando for the parks and whatnot.
And one of the, I just saw this in the Sentinel today. There's a conference going on right now for amusement parks, you know, the ones who have attractions and stuff like that. And they just announced that Peppa Pig Park will be a certified autism center when it opens. A great opportunity for parents who have kids that can't necessarily enjoy the experience of a traditional theme park.
That's a separate park altogether, like a Legoland type thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The one thing I did not understand about that deal is how none of the other parks picked up on the ability to possibly turn a property into a Peppa Pig kind of themed thing, because we've seen that before.
Yeah.
But I guess they feel that brand is strong enough to carry its own park. I just didn't know it was. I knew it was big, but I didn't know it was like, you could see Lego doing this because Lego is like an institution in America. And although Peppa Pig is a big thing, it's an English thing, isn't it? Peppa Pig came over from England.
I believe so, because I believe a lot of parents had concerns their children would start speaking English.
Right. It'd be the worst thing ever, wouldn't it?
Right, exactly.
But
my kid speaks better than me.
I didn't know that it was that strong of a brand, for its own theme park.
For its own theme park, and to be a certified autism center. So, all right, I'm sure this comes as no surprise to anyone who's looking to buy a home. A report says home prices in Orlando continue to rise. The Orlando Regional Realtor Association says the median home price hit an all-time high in October at, do you have any idea what the median home price in Orlando?
I think it's about $400,000, isn't it?
$366.
$365.
Points Ross. $325.
Oh, there you go.
$325,000 median price. Now, analysts say the demand...
That's your starter house.
That's exactly.
My first house was $63,000. My first house was $63,000.
Good luck trying to find
3 bedroom, 2 bath, nice lot, $63,000.
What year?
1992 or 3? 2? 1? Somewhere along in there.
My first was a little over 100.
Was it really?
Look
at you, baller.
But second biggest lot in the subdivision. I mean, just
mine was 64K in 94.
Yeah. That's about right. You and our houses our starter houses are about the same kind of house. Yeah. Yours is bigger than mine and with more bedrooms. But
my starter house this was in Melbourne.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, analysts say the demand is still being driven by low interest rates, but inventory has dropped from September to October by 7%. Realtors say this is typical, though, as our market shifts into the winter season.
Yes.
But, in Osceola County, international travelers are probably, I think they're the second largest home buying group in Osceola County, because it's cheaper if you think about it. If you buy a home, you have family come and visit.
And I think for years in Orlando, wasn't most of the property owned here by other people, owned by the English?
It's
The massive property owners here in America.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see if that will return to pre-pandemic levels now that the borders have been opened again. The Orlando Magic is announcing 30 grants to organizations in the Central Florida area. Officials say $3 million will go to multiple organizations in the community over the next 18 months. The announcement coincides with the 30th anniversary of the DeVos family taking over ownership of the NBA team. The first grantee will be the Orlando Magic Youth Foundation.
There you go. They've done a lot of good, by the way, in this community.
Yes, they have.
They really have. I know we rag on them a lot for the basketball team being bad. I don't want that to be a reflection of the ownership, because I think they've done an absolute wonderful job in almost every facet of this community. And we are really lucky to have the Orlando Magic here. I'll be dead honest with you.
And by we ragging on them, I think Jimmy means himself.
Yeah, because it's me and my multiple personalities. I only show you guys one of them. You should see the others.
Liver spot.
You think this one's difficult to deal with.
Well, that's not to be left out. Art students at Stetson University will benefit from the generosity of a Volusia County woman. The school announced yesterday that the late Tony Laval of Ormond Beach made a $15 million bequest to the school to fund full scholarships for 8 art students.
I was going to say it ain't many. Not at Stetson.
No.
That's not a whole bunch of scholarships out there.
It's the second largest gift in school history,
Yeah.
and it will create the Laval Artist and Scholar Awards. Stetson's president says he's thrilled that students will be able to access higher education and make the most of their experience.
Stetson's one of the most beautiful campuses in the entire state of Florida. I mean, it rivals Flagler. It rivals all the beauty. That thing is just absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, it's
gorgeous.
All right, national news. Wisconsin, like I said, has 500 National Guard troops standing by in case the verdict in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial sparks unrest. It's so cute, isn't it? Just in case. Closing arguments wrapped up yesterday. Jurors began their deliberations today. Rittenhouse's defense team said, listen, the 18-year-old was justified in killing 2 men and injuring a third during protests last year in Kenosha. Prosecutors claim he provoked the shootings and could have just run away. Of course, if that happens during any time during the till we're on the air till 7, we will be sure to bring it to you. Anyone ever go to Sears to get their car worked on?
Yeah, back in the day, up in Altamont, Sears had and down on Highway 50 as part of the mall system. Sears made a fortune with their garages for years
in
there.
the 80s, yeah.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Sears is closing down its auto service centers. According to the Sears Auto Center website, the company is holding a going out of business sale. The items on sale are available at the 15 remaining Sears Auto Center locations, which are featured on the SearsAuto.com homepage. So if you're in the market for some stuff from a garage.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah,
I actually may check that out.
Go right now. SearsAuto.com,
Okay, hold on.
SearsAuto, one word.com. So again, going out of business sale, 15 remaining Sears Auto Center locations, and the move affects locations in several states, including California, Colorado, Texas, New York, and right here in Florida.
Nice.
This comes as Sears' current parent company, Transform Company, continues to wind down operations of the struggling brand. Sears sold its Die Hard brand of batteries and automotive accessories to Advanced Auto Parts in 2019.
Yeah, there's a location here in Central Florida that's doing it down on South Orange Blossom Trail.
Check and see if they have got anything that you need.
I'm on it.
Speaking of ownership, the Green Bay Packers giving their fans a chance to own the team, sort of.
Yeah.
For just $300, individuals can purchase stock in the team. The stock won't hold any value or pay dividends, with the NFL allowing the sale periodically. I think it's like every 10 years or so, to make up for the franchise not having an owner. Money raised from the stock sales can only be used for things such as stadium or facility improvements, which is as Green Bay as it gets.
Right. It's almost like an owner's fee, or almost like a fee at a condo or something. Every few years, you have to chip in some bucks, make sure everything looks good.
Well, 300,000 shares went on sale today. The Packers operate without an owner and are instead ran by a president who heads a 7-member executive committee. And this is no different than seeing Packer backers going out and helping clear the bleachers off after a big snowfall. You know, everyone kind of shows up.
I love the idea of that, by the way. I think
great.
I think it's the coolest franchise in the league because of that.
If you ever get to go to Lambeau, it's a cool thing to tailgate in someone else's neighborhood. Whereas, like, when you go to a Dolphins game, it's a pretty industrial kind of.
Yeah.
It's an industrial area. Lambeau's like, I mean, they'll offer you a couch to sleep on.
That's great.
Now, I heard it's been like that for a long time.
Right. Yeah, as long as I've ever heard.
Right. But are there any benefits to having that ownership? Is it just merely, I'm part
Bragging
owner?
rights?
That's it?
I would imagine
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I was wondering the same thing. Maybe a T-shirt or something like that, or a
even one free
keychain.
game, even one ticket.
Yeah,
one upgrade.
No. I mean, I know my aunt and uncle have been on the list to get season tickets to Packers games since '71. I think was when they put their name on the list.
Code Black's been on the Denver Bronco list for 8 or 10 years.
Yeah, it's one of those things that is bequeathed to families.
He even knows what line he's on. He knows where he is on the list. He'll double check it for fun while we're sitting around. He goes, oh, somebody dropped out. I only have to wait for 5,643 other people to die or quit.
Isn't that? Yeah, that's fun. All right. So I brought you this yesterday, and already Hershey's has unveiled what could become the new favorite dessert for Thanksgiving, and it's already sold out.
Are you serious? I saw a picture of it online yesterday, and it was disgusting.
The company's giant 9-inch Reese's Thanksgiving pie, shut your mouth, is the largest Reese's peanut butter cup ever. Contains over 3 pounds of peanut butter and chocolate. But only 3,000 pies were available, and each one costing about $44.99, and they sold out like that.
What a brilliant marketing idea.
Isn't it?
It is, because it's everywhere today.
Everybody's talking about it.
It is everywhere. Big color pictures of this thing everywhere. It's better than the Starbucks free advertising they get just simply by releasing a new coffee in the winter.
Yeah.
They get $15 million with free ads because everybody talks about it.
That's where apparently a lot of your confectioners make up a lot of their money, are those impulse buys. Like the Pringles Thanksgiving set where, they come out with 4 different packs of crackers that taste like a Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
People will buy it for the novelty of it, which leads to my last story. Microsoft is partnering with Gucci on a limited edition Xbox.
Gucci gang.
The collaboration will include a Series X console with the Gucci logo engraved in it, along with 2 wireless controllers featuring the Gucci stripe in red and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the bundle will come in a hard case inspired by the brand's more traditional colors. Limited to only 100 sets. The bundle's going to set you back.
Let me see. God, man. Gucci purses now, like Gucci handbags now, are in that $3,000 to $5,000 range for your entry-level Gucci handbag.
Mm-hmm.
And even a Gucci belt, I think, is usually a good one between $500 and $1,000. The system itself already is worth like $800. I'm going to say $3,800.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Jack.
Ross.
Oh, good, Jack.
$9,000.
Wait, who gave you
$8,000?
Who gave you the power to pass?
Because he went last time.
Oh, you don't remember. Get out of here with that.
I do
Jack?
remember.
What's your guess?
Not you. What I don't remember is what you jerks guessed.
$3,800. You should pay attention.
9,000 or 8,000.
I'm going to give Jim a big window. 4,000.
Damn it, Jack. Points Ross.
Oh.
$10,000. $10,000. Who the? It's available on the Gucci website.
I love how mad you get. I love how mad.
So stupid.
So
it is
stupid.
dumb. It's dumb.
It's available on the Gucci website tomorrow in addition to select stores around the world.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, I bet it does.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, but you have to have
$10,000
Here's the
cool?
thing. You have to have, like, where do you put that? You better live in a baller
Oh,
house.
you have to be a
to
baller.
have a Gucci X. If you have a Gucci Xbox and a 2-1 in Colonial Town,
Yeah. Not good. Not
you look like
good.
a dick. I got bad news for you. You're not going to impress anybody with that. They're going to think you're dumb.
That's like owning a Ferrari and then you pull up to your trailer.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
It doesn't work, man.
It's, priorities, big dog.
Well, priorities, Ross, so don't feel bad. Put that $10,000 toward your wedding instead of some stupid.
God. Could you imagine? Xbox will pay for your wedding, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's got Gucci on it.
It's got Gucci on it, and I don't have one. I'm going to ask her.
And now you all are officially woke. Woke News is brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. And listen, no matter what the stories and the news may be about when it comes to buying and selling homes in Central Florida, you need to put a guy like Don on your team and get those questions answered with absolute expertise. And it's so easy to work with Don. You just have to go to homeloansradio.com, click apply now, and get pre-approved today. Work with Don. That's someone you can trust. He knows what the mortgage business is really doing, and you don't have to make an appointment or sit in traffic. You just have to go to homeloansradio.com.
Thanks, Deb. 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Back with more of the Jim Colbert Show right after this.
It's a Real Radio sports special. Hear your Orlando Magic take on the Bucks in Milwaukee this Saturday. Coverage begins at 7:30 p.m. on Real Radio 104.1.
This Real Radio 104.1 weather report sponsored by Rude Air Conditioning, powered by Ferguson HVAC.
Well, hey, everybody, good Tuesday to you. Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King now. Fox 35 Storm Center, another great weather day for y'all. Lots of sunshine, perfect weather day. High temperatures today, upper 70s, east-northeast breezes at 5 to 15. We're going to keep it nice and keep it dry. We got mostly clear conditions tonight. Just a few high clouds around the coastal areas. Dry overnight, comfy overnight. Looks like lows around the upper 50s to near 60 there. Northeast winds at around 5. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, rain chance comes up just a little bit. A little warmer too for you through midweek. Looks like highs near 80. Rain chance on Thursday, 20%, 30% come Friday. For Fox 35, I'm Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. Have a great day.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Get back to visiting new and exciting places across the U.S. on Amtrak. It isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Without busy airports or cramped car rides, with no middle seats, extra legroom, and even private rooms. Book now at Amtrak.com. Adventurous journeys, just an Amtrak away.
Man, if you wear contact lenses or glasses, you certainly understand the difficulties of some of life's daily activities. And if you're tired of your glasses fogging up, or maybe your contact lenses irritating your eyes, maybe laser vision correction could be the solution for you. And even better, you can use your health savings plan and your Flex health savings plan to pay for that vision correction procedure. You can get clear vision and regain freedom in your daily life with the help of the Filatowski Eye Institute. These guys are the leaders in vision correction here in Central Florida and changed my son and my father-in-law's life. Like legit, changed their life overnight. Like it's that good. All you have to do is schedule your consultation today. Text 1041 to 868686. Again, it's easy. Just text 1041 to 868686 for the Filatowski Eye Institute.
O'Reilly. Are your wiper blades chattering, skipping, or squeaking? Don't let streaks or smearing on your windshield compromise your visibility. When it's time to replace your wiper blades, stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts and see our selection. Our professional parts people will even install your new wiper blades while you wait. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Are you 65 or older, diagnosed with heart failure, and still experiencing unresolved symptoms? Then this message may be for you. Other symptoms like carpal tunnel syndrome or gastrointestinal problems could be a sign of something more serious, like transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy, or ATTR-CM for short. ATTR-CM is a rare and life-threatening disease that worsens over time, so it's important to recognize the signs and talk to your doctor. For more information, visit attrcmfacts.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
The IRS and state agencies don't wait till after the holidays to demand payment or take collection action. J. David Tax Law and our firm of experienced tax attorneys live and work in this community, and we are standing by to defend you or your business in any IRS or state tax debt. Helping people in our community is what we do. For that reason, we invite you to join us in our support of worthy local charities. In this season of giving, please consider donating to Coalition for the Homeless of Central Florida, Cars for Our Troops, Dreams Come True, and the Ronald McDonald House. These organizations do a wonderful job for those in need. At J. David Tax Law, we believe strongly in being a responsible corporate citizen by providing funding to charities that support our community. We invite you to do the same, and we wish you and your families a happy and safe holiday season. If you have tax problems, call us now at 407-603-3962. That's 407-603-3962 for a no-cost consultation, or find us on the web at jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
To build a better tomorrow, we're making a bold new energy commitment to transform the energy grid, preventing thousands of outages, to add more renewables and advanced technologies like solar and wind, as we drive toward net zero carbon, all while keeping the energy you depend on reliable and affordable. We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
Paid for by Duke Energy shareholders.
T-Mobile for Business supports small business owners during their busiest time of year. Switch now and we'll pay off your phone up to $1,000. You keep your phone and your number. Plus, get $200 in Facebook ads on us, so you can reach more customers and finish this year strong. Visit your T-Mobile store and make the switch today. Up to $1,000 via virtual prepaid card for eligible device payoff. Allow 15 days. Qualifying credit service port-in and timely redemption required. No cash access on card and expires in 6 months. Details at T-Mobile.com. Ads via virtual prepaid card when you port in a line with 2 plus more lines or have 3 existing lines.
Attorney Joe Cordell.
New school, new job, new home. Change is hard and can leave you feeling isolated. And divorce delivers one of life's hardest blows. The relationships you counted on are suddenly gone. But you don't have to walk through this alone. Call Cordell & Cordell. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Orlando area attorneys. Office in Orlando. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. CordellCordell.com.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Hey, take your family memories and keep them forever with Legacy Box. When I say family memories, I mean like maybe your wedding video. Maybe you've got videos of like your first birthday with your children or first Christmas with your children. How about your first, birthday, first Christmas? I had a trip to the Six Gun Territory that we had on 8mm film, and Legacy Box took those and saved them on the cloud, thumb drive, and a DVD, and made an awesome presentation for my whole family. My mom loved it. I had tears in my eyes to see my mom and dad, when they were that young. Legacy Box can take all of those memories and save them forever. And if you go now to legacybox.com/monster, Monster listeners are going to get early access to the Black Friday sale. This is a great thing to do right now. It's an awesome gift for the holidays. It's very thoughtful. Go to legacybox.com/monster, no S at the end, legacybox.com/monster, and you have access to the Black Friday sale with all kinds of exclusive discounts for Monster listeners. It's legacybox.com/monster.
Mortgage rates are still at record lows. Don't miss out. Visit homeloansradio.com and get a free quote.
Real Radio is on Instagram because why wouldn't we be? You know what? Don't answer that. At Real Radio 1041, powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch, if you're into that kind of thing, at The Jim Colbert Show on Twitch.
Gratitude, baby, gratitude. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Welcome back. I am Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well. Your 3 o'clock keyword is bills. I think it's good for about another minute. We'll tee up another one here at 4 o'clock, right before we get to What'd You Do That's New. 407-916-1041 to call us. Text us easily at 77031. Rolls-Royce is entering a new business world. Of course, we know Rolls-Royce is luxury cars.
PlayStation 5s.
But Rolls-Royce has actually been in a number of businesses, not PlayStation 5, but I mean, they made airplane engines. They've been in a number of businesses. I think even jet engines, actually, I believe. But I know they made turbine engines for planes back in the war for years. And they're into a new business. But I bet in a million years you'll never guess what it is. And really, I think a lot of people kind of called this, and we've talked on the show about communities becoming more self-contained rather than giant grids that maybe even neighborhoods will have a water treatment plant or something like that to sustain just that neighborhood. And that's kind of the realm we're talking about here. What business do you think Rolls-Royce is entering?
Air purifiers.
No, but that is a really good guess. And by the way, that thing we talked about 3 months ago, those giant atmosphere vacuums.
Yeah.
That thing's gaining some speed now.
It is.
It's gaining a little juice, so keep your eye out. That's kind of interesting. No, Jack, what do you think Rolls-Royce is entering into?
Batteries for storing power.
Another key element, I believe, again, I've said for years, and I believe we've all kind of agreed, we have no problem making power. The problem is saving power. Our grid is pretty inefficient right now, and that's where we're going to have to really go to make sure that the power issues are taken care of. No, that's not it. Deb, what do you think?
I'm going to keep it with waste, human waste.
God, you guys are
wastewater, waste treatment.
You guys are all around it, and all of those are great guesses, and all of those are actual issues that we're probably going to have to deal with in the future, like probably not even necessarily the far future. No, Rolls-Royce is getting into the nuclear power plant business because what's happening is this. They are creating a thing called the Rolls-Royce Small Modular Reactor. And what they have found is not only will this thing provide more power than 150 wind turbines, clean power, relatively, up to 1 million homes. They only cost $2 billion a piece to build, as opposed to $21 billion for other power plants. And they say that this thing is gathering some speed because there are other big people involved in it. Every one of these reactors would create about 40,000 jobs by 2050 because they would build them, strategically throughout the UK first, and then move wherever. But that was just some very interesting news that, the idea of everything being smaller and self-contained.
Yeah.
Like, my neighborhood that I live in has its own water treatment plant. And it would be nothing for the neighborhood I live in to have like a small kind of power producing thing like that just for that area. A couple hundred homes, that whole idea. I mean, it's not that, I don't think it's that far-fetched.
It's kind of like the community garden idea.
Yes, the fleet farming idea.
Yeah.
Just more community involved, kind of sustaining, just everything sustained. Where it's easier to reproduce, self-sustaining. That idea
on a micro level instead of on the macro, like what we see.
Right.
Giant municipalities and utilities.
Whereas communities aren't. I mean, they're connected, of course, by communications. We have the best communications, in the history of man right now. But there are other things
don't use it.
that segregate other people. Where I believe that you could possibly use some technology like this. Does the nuclear thing scare you guys? The power plant thing? Does it scare you? Would you have one within? Could you live within 30 miles of one?
I think so. I think it's really inevitable as far as clean energy. There's the waste and the safety issues.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. But the safety issues, when you look at it throughout time, as long as they've been on there, even with the two massive problems we've had, still in the time that they've existed, relatively small, environmentally not small, but I think those things can be handled. Those things can be worked out.
I think that those waste rods are still driving around some mountain in Colorado right now. They're looking for a place to deposit them. But between Chernobyl and Fukushima.
Yeah. And 3 Mile Island.
So when it goes wrong, it goes really wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Or it can go really wrong.
Yeah, but I think maybe, when you're dealing with new technologies, new ways to monitor all of the systems it takes to maintain the safety of those plants. Now it's way different.
Right, and I believe, when it comes to 3 Mile Island, modern day technology can make them safer. But then you also, there's some things that are hard to plan for, like with Fukushima.
Right.
It was an offshore,
It's an anomaly.
Earthquake that creates a tsunami.
Right. So it doesn't even have to be the power plant or the nuclear plant itself. It just has to be in the crosshairs of and Jack brings up a good point, though, because if we're going to be seeing increased storm activity and more catastrophic storms, maybe having that kind of power plant isn't the best to be able to face that threat going forward.
Yeah.
It may be something that the brains at Rolls-Royce will want to take into consideration.
Well, we'll see how it goes. This is obviously a plan that's being pitched now. We'll see if it comes to fruition.
Is it possibly much safer doing it on a smaller scale, repeated, like they're talking about?
Instead of focusing one big plant where you have to live near that, if you build smaller plants, that means other areas get to also enjoy those jobs, those benefits, all those things that come along with a plant being in that area. I don't know how many. You're talking a plant that only creates power for 1 million people. So even a plant like this size would barely power Orlando.
Right.
It would have to be subsidized by some other power source or whatever.
Solar.
Solar could do it. Maybe. Well, not about wind in Orlando,
But I think we have, and I don't even know if they're operating anymore. We had 3 nuclear power plants in Florida, and I think it was like 105 in the country.
Right. All right, 407. Did we ever get powered in Orlando from a nuke plant? We had coal burning, right? The one that's out there?
The one that's
how about Eastwood?
That's coal.
Yeah. All right, 407-916-1041. We'll be back in a second with What'd You Do That's New.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center, the lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry.
Heavy traffic ending west on I-4 between World Drive and Osceola Polk Line Road. It looks like traffic's easing up eastbound on I-4 from an earlier wreck between the Turnpike and OBT. Watch for accident delays on Clark Road just south of Clarkono-Cooey Road. We're looking good right now on the 408. The Beach Line is accident-free as well as 417. And no reported issues on the Turnpike. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Get back to visiting new and exciting places across the U.S. on Amtrak. It isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Without busy airports or cramped car rides, with no middle seats, extra legroom, and even private rooms. Book now at Amtrak.com. Adventurous journeys, just an Amtrak away.
Guys, now is the time to make sure your AC is ready for the brutal summers that come here every single year, and it will be here before you know it. The good thing is you have Mills Air. Their preventive maintenance plans are what it takes to keep your AC running when you need it. They've been doing this since 1992. 29 years of experience of keeping you nice and cool here in Central Florida. Their techs know every brand out there inside and out. You don't even have to worry about what kind of AC you have because they can take care of it. Chances are they have the parts on the van to fix it right there. Plus, they're Carrier factory authorized dealers, which means you get up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. Turn to the experts at Carrier always, and certainly turn to the experts at Mills Air. Family owned and operated and ready to help you right now. Give them a call, 407-277-1159. Online, it's easy. MillsAir.com.
Guys, now there's no excuse. Peak Performance for Men has helped thousands of men overcome erectile dysfunction. The question is, what are you waiting for? Live the life you want today with a free consultation. No medication, no pumps, no needles, no pain, no surgery, and absolutely no downtime. Just non-invasive acoustic wave therapy that will have you back to your natural form. That's right. Now for a limited time, a free consultation. There is no risk. Fix it for good with one phone call. Call the Orlando office today at 407-464-8181 or find them at peakperformanceformen.com. Why wait? Enjoy your life to the fullest. Peak can make the difference. Call 407-464-8181 and get your free consultation now. That's 407-464-8181. Peak Performance for Men.
The waffle breakfast sandwich at Racetrack. Right now, you can get a waffle breakfast sandwich, and I've had them before. They're fantastic, and they are specially made by the Racetrack chef. How do I know there's a Racetrack chef? Because I did a Zoom call with him. He's real. He's nice. He cares about the food. And I love the food at Racetrack. But that's just one of the awesome things about this holiday season coming up is that we get new stuff. The new waffle breakfast sandwich. It's sweet waffles, savory sausage, egg and cheese, and it's very hearty. If you know me, I love a hearty breakfast. Racetrack. Grab whatever gets you going.
Gibson Truck World's expert team of sales and service staff will show you why we have been the pioneer of used trucks since 1995. With our 1-year bumper-to-bumper warranty valid across the entire United States, our exclusive 15-day exchange policy, and our $1,000 best price guarantee, it's easy to see why we're the #1 used truck dealership in all of Florida. Please call, visit, or explore our website today to see for yourself why we are the king of trucks.
I am the great American race. Part hallowed ground, part campground. A fans start your season weekend that never ends. I am a history book written in rubber, signed by Smoke, and engraved in metal. I am the Daytona 500. I am NASCAR. The Daytona 500, February 20th. Secure your seats now at Daytona500.com.
So you want to be my client. You think you deserve fair compensation for your injuries. Well, you got to call me. Can't just keep listening forever. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Mo DeWitt, Orlando attorney.
This month, Wawa Free Coffee Tuesdays are all about you. That's right, you. Wawa wants to thank you for being you with any size hot or handcrafted iced coffee. All you have to do is sign up for Wawa Rewards. And with a free Wawa coffee in hand on Tuesdays, you can continue to be the most awesome version of you can be. Free Coffee Tuesdays for rewards members. Good mornings start at Wawa. Hot turkey is back at Wawa, along with stuffing, gravy, and cranberry sauce. Sure, you could wait to get these flavors at a traditional holiday dinner, but that's only one meal on one day. And we both know that's not enough. Try the Wawa Gobbler Hoagie, piled high with hot turkey and holiday-inspired ingredients like mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, and garlic aioli. Or try it in a bowl. It's a handheld holiday feast. Gotta have a Wawa.
What is a neighbor? This is Greg Trzynski at the Original Mattress Factory. We believe a neighbor is more than just someone who lives nearby. A good neighbor treats you with honesty and respect and works with you to build a better community. At OMF, you can expect to be treated like a neighbor. We offer our locally made, hand-built mattresses and box springs at a factory direct value because we know you deserve the best. Visit an OMF location today to experience the Original Mattress Factory difference for yourself.
In the time before AT&T fiber internet.
What? What are you doing in me dungeon?
It's the only place where the bloody Wi-Fi works.
Oh, and you don't mind the spiders?
Spiders? What spiders? Oh no, they're everywhere! Oh!
In the time after AT&T fiber internet.
It's nice having fast, reliable Wi-Fi in the whole house.
For sure.
The dawn of a better internet era with AT&T fiber.
Limited availability in select areas. Check eligibility at att.com/getfiber. AT&T Smart Wi-Fi extenders may be required. Sold separately. Restrictions apply.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studio. Car accidents, other injuries, call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Text the nationwide keyword BAG, B-A-G. BAG to the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's BAG to the number 200-200. Good luck.
This is the Jim Colbert Show. Also available on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Just search The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Your 4 o'clock keyword is BAG, B-A-G. Text that to 200-200 for your shot to win $1,000. Again, it's BAG, guys. It's easy.
Bag.
Just text B-A-G to 200-200 and stick by your phone. Monsters had a winner today. We're off to another great start this week.
Last week.
Keep that going.
Whoa.
And it is the last week. You heard it. The money's out there. Go get it for sure. Welcome back. I am Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well. Let's do What You Do That's New.
What you do that's new. What you do that's new. Hey! If we only knew something new to do, we're relying on you. Tell us something new brought to you by Clausman Law.
That's right. Brought to you by Clausman Law, KLAUSMAN Law.com. Offices there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash called Clausman. Love Glenn. We'll hear from him on Thursday for Colbert Court right here on Real Radio. All right, what'd you do that's new? If you're just tuning into the show, you're new to the program. Every Tuesday around 4 o'clock, the members of this show take turns picking something for the other members to watch, read, or listen to. We'll come back that Tuesday and kind of go over what it was and then choose the new one. This week it's Ross, and then I will choose what we watch or listen to for next week. Ross, what did you pick for us this week, buddy?
I chose my favorite comedy special of the last year, and probably even more time than that, Shane Gillis, which is free on YouTube, live in Austin, Texas.
There you go.
I think it is unbelievably well done. It's a great example of it's not what you do, but how you do it. He has all of the taboo topics, but does it expertly. He speaks about each topic perfect.
It's hard to explain how good it is. When you told me, you said, when you told me about this, I remembered the name because this is the guy that ran into all the Saturday Night Live trouble. His big fame thing for a while, hopefully it won't be this way forever, was he was hired by Saturday Night Live, was on the show for, I think, 4 days. Some old tweets
It was a podcast clip.
Was it a podcast clip? There you go. Kind of raised its ugly head where he said some negative things about Asians, some derogatory terms for Asians, and some other stuff, some homophobic stuff as well. He claims it was taken out of context.
And I kind of agree with him.
And canceled. He probably was.
I agree with him in his take there because he's doing an act out of a different person.
Lorne Michaels called him in and let him go, and the rest is history. He goes on to make this comedy special live at Austin, and I have to tell you, I could not agree with you more. The thing that hit me the most about it, outside of it being unbelievably funny, was how well this guy was able to navigate some of the most touching or the most hot topics in our culture right now. And he did it with the ability of you couldn't get offended if you wanted to, but you feel like you should be.
And that right there is a great example of what stand-up comedy can be at its finest.
You feel like you're like, wow, man, I should be triggered here because the topics are pretty hot, but for some reason, the way he does it, it isn't. Matter of fact, you can't stop laughing at it. I agree with you as well. And the reason you got me to watch this more than anything, you told me like Chappelle's show or his latest special, whatever it was, got so much heat, and it's not even close to as funny as this. And I could not agree more. I mean, I think it's one of the best stand-up specials I've seen in at least a year, maybe even 18 months. It is effing brilliant. From the instant the guy gets on stage until he leaves, you are laughing. It's good. What do you think, Deb?
I liked it. I wasn't as enamored.
Yeah.
It was a little slow to kick off for me. But once he got to the Civil War,
God Almighty,
who's talking to us?
It's just
I'm gonna walk down there with my gun, and it was just
it's so good.
And you can tell he dances around the big topics without ever really giving you definitively what it is that he believes in. His crowd work is phenomenal. Because he'll touch that hot stove.
It's so good.
He's phenomenal. His Bear Bryant, the whole Alabama
trans.
I do agree with his take on that. I do agree with that. You come up with a hard-nosed football team, and you're going to get a whole lot of respect.
It's so good.
It is, and talking about like even when he talks about his family, when he talks about
his sister,
his dad being an alcoholic, and his sister, that was some of the funniest. Man, when you'll never look at a Six Flags water park the same way again.
Man, oh man, it was good.
It was. He was hilarious. So he acknowledged, when he touched that hot stove, and you could feel the audience kind of pulling away from him, and then he'd go, no.
And he wouldn't be indignant about it. Like a lot of comics get mad about that, and they like kind of start yelling at the audience. It's not like that at all. It's always like, come closer now. Nobody's gonna get hurt.
Exactly.
No one's gonna get hurt. You're fine.
Just like the music from the club across the street, acknowledging that. I loved his sense of self-deprecating.
Yeah, I love it, man.
He wasn't. You wouldn't think watching him that that guy got shut down by SNL. No bitterness, no attitude,
and some cursing, but really not a whole lot.
Bad, no.
I mean, just enough to really accentuate what he wanted to use it for. But I thought it was great. Jack, what did you think?
I really enjoyed it. I thought he was very deft at handling those topics. I enjoyed how he used his dad as a foil.
It's great. It's an escape room. It's really or like an escape route.
Yeah. It was interesting how he kind of went at those topics without really getting wounded by them.
Yeah. I mean, this guy does a solid 8 to 10 minutes on Trump. With the best Trump voice I've ever heard. It's not even close.
It's not even just the best Trump voice. It's one of the best impressions I've ever heard in my life.
No question. You close your eyes and this guy talks and you put some stuff of Trump talking. You can't tell the difference. He's got everything about it. But again, the funny thing is you don't get the feeling this guy, I mean, you get the feeling that he has a lot of feelings about Trump that a lot of Americans do, but it wasn't like a ragging session.
No, he was politically agnostic. You really couldn't tell where he was.
Perfect way to say it.
Yeah.
He's politically agnostic.
Yeah, because it's like, wait, should I?
Do you feel this way? I can tell you don't feel this way because of your next line.
Yeah.
Like when the crowd cheered and he was like, no, I don't like the sound. I don't like the tone of that.
The tone. Yeah.
I like the tone of that. I don't like the tone of that.
Because he hits Biden too, but it's great because he's able to kind of move throughout those really touchy subjects. And I mean, he talks about, Special Olympics.
Oh,
The Special Olympics.
I'm
that
telling
was
you,
hilarious.
I'm telling you straight up, 4 of these premises in this comedy stand-up special are 4 of the most original comedy premises I've heard in 10 years. And that's with Jesselnick and all that stuff that he did early. This guy's stuff is clever, it's funny, and his delivery is impeccable. Impeccable.
Anyone who's a fan of John Cena needs to check out this Shane Gillis just for that.
Right, exactly. And you know what's weird about it? You don't find many comics that are big people that make it. You know, comedy isn't like for big human beings. And he used to be an offensive lineman. Now, he's not fat big, but he's tall. He's big.
He's a big dude.
6'4", 6'5". But you don't find many stand-up comics really that are tall that really make it like that.
Really?
Or imposing people like that. But he doesn't come off like that at all. God, it was so good. I'm literally going to listen to it on the way home again tonight.
I have watched it twice, and it is basically just as funny that second time because you miss jokes because you're too busy laughing.
I'll tell you how good it is. I'm on my computer today. I had already seen it, but I'm on the computer today because
I should have recorded
Deb
that.
and I were talking about it before the show because we were just kind of discussing show stuff about what'd you do. I said, hey, did you see what'd you do? We got into a conversation about it. Ross sees me laughing with my headphones over and guessed that I was watching it again. And sure enough, I was watching the Trump part of it again. I was dying.
Yeah, I think Deb nailed it of going, you don't know which way he's voting. It was nice to hear political humor again. Because I know where I stand on the political aisle. I don't hide it either on this show. But as a comedian, it was so nice to hear political humor that wasn't blatantly taking one side and bashing the other.
It wasn't divisive at all. In fact, when the crowd would start to get into that kind of mob mentality, be it for one side or the other, he would always pull it back.
Yeah, he would go, so don't do that.
He's far more intelligent than he would lead you to believe while he's up there in his jeans and his T-shirt.
Just a masterful 45 minutes of stand-up comedy to me.
It was a nice T-shirt.
It was a nice T-shirt, but I think it would allow you to think, oh, this is just a good old boy. This is just a good country boy. And then you listen and you watch his crowd work, and you're like, oh, no, he knows where he's going.
And by the way, when you watch his podcast, he's been on a lot of podcasts. That's the thing.
Shane Gillis.
Like Shane Gillis is, by the way, is his name. Shane Gillis live in Austin.
You can see it at Jim Colbert Live. I'm putting up a link right now.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And then when you go to, go to him on, he does Theo Vaughn's podcast, Joe Rogan's podcast. And these are other comedians, and watching comedians mix it up with comedians is another way to show how special a talent is, because some guys get lost in scenarios like that. They're not good at conversation. They just memorize their act, and then they go for it, and that's all they really can do.
Not Shane.
This guy's not like that at all. It's just a really interesting guy. Shane Gillis, live in Austin. Jack just said it. Go to JimColbertLive.com. We'll put up the click-through. You can see it right there. And what I have for you guys for next week is, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. That way we can move on to something else. I sent it to Jack today. We talked about Red Rocks this week because I was just in Denver, and I took my son up there. And a lot of people wonder how that ever came to be. And there are a lot of stories. Well, I've got the video that shows you exactly when they built Red Rocks and the entire history, and you're not going to believe how long ago it was. I mean, it was the beginning of the century. In the early 1900s, they started, conceptualizing this thing, and it has been around forever. And we have the video showing even some of the early construction and how they even found the place, how it got dedicated to do this. And it's really interesting, only about 9 minutes long.
Oh, cool.
So you're going to love it. So we'll put that up there. It's the history of Red Rocks, and that is my What'd You Do that's new for this week.
That's already added to our master list at Jim Colbert Live. If you just want to see the Shane Gillis special we were just discussing live from Austin, that is also available, and you can watch the whole thing at JimColbertLive.com.
All right, so we'll do that next week. It is the history of Red Rocks. That is your assignment for What'd You Do that's new.
What'd you do that's new? Brought to you by Glenn Klossman. KLAUSMANLAW.com. Proudly sponsored since day one by Glenn Klossman. KlossmanLaw.com.
From the Klossman Law Traffic Center. Car crash? Call Klossman Law.
Our heaviest traffic continues westbound on I-4 between World Drive and Osceola Polk Line Road. It's a steady ride now between Sand Lake Road and Central Florida Parkway. Eastbound delays building too on the interstate between Princeton Street and Lee Road, as well as between the Turnpike and OBT from an earlier wreck there. Authorities still working to clear a crash on Clark Road south of Clark-Cono-Cooley Road. The 408 still up to speed. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Blue Stream Fiber. HOA and condo board members. Bring the fastest, most reliable internet and TV service to your residential community with Blue Stream Fiber. Your community deserves the reliability of a fiber optic network. Visit bluestreamfiber.com/bulk today.
You know, as the holiday season approaches, supply shortages will place higher demand on things, which means you could be more likely to be a victim of crime. Of course, we're talking about porch pirates out there, guys. We know them every single season. We have to deal with them, and SafeTouch knows that better than ever, and they are prepared better than ever. And here's how they do that. They're going to integrate their SafeTouch security system into a camera system. And that's important because a lot of people have doorbell cameras, and that's great. But the problem is they're not integrated in with an alarm company that actually not only gives you the video that you want, immediately text to your phone so you have that. They can also call the officers that you need to take care of the problem that actually exists, which is people stealing your stuff. No home or camera system is complete without that SafeTouch two-way communicator giving you the fastest possible emergency response you can get. That crash and smash technology gives you that halo of detection around your home, the great equipment, the pro installation, lifetime parts and labor warranty, 24/7 tech support. You literally cannot go wrong with this company. I'll tell you something else. As a parent of 4 kids that came home when I wasn't home, a wife, latchkey kids, if you have those, this system is so easy to learn. Just hop on board safetouch.com. These guys are doing what others can for over 36 years, plus you can get free equipment and monitoring agreement as well. Just call 888-723-8682 or again, go to safetouch.com. State license EF233.
Real Music Weekends. This weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by attorney Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Hey, Orlando remodeling pros. Start estimating faster and win more jobs with Houzz Pro software. That's Houzz Pro. With Houzz Pro, you can create and send professional estimates in just minutes from the office or the field. Local labor and material costs are included to help you stay competitive. Plus, invoicing and online payments are built right in. So go to Houzz Pro, that's Houzz Pro, online or in the App Store, and sign up for free today.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month per line. No contracts, no added taxes or fees. Includes nationwide 5G. Save up to 60% with Spectrum Mobile. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month. Call 855-438-2999 or visit a store near you.
Offer valid for new customers on 2+ unlimited lines. Spectrum Internet required. Savings based on 2-line comparison of unlimited plans among major national carriers as of 9/20/21. Prepaid excluded. Restrictions apply.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And for the first time ever, ask how to get 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. That's more speed and you'll save hundreds over AT&T. Plus, ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto-pay with stored bank account. Ends 11/21/21. Restrictions apply. New Connect internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second to AT&T 500 megabits per second, each with 1 unlimited mobile line per year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
Every morning starts with possibility. The possibility that in an instant, everything can change.
We begin with breaking news this morning.
Each hour.
Tracking that severe weather threat back to our west.
Each minute.
Crash causing some major delays, so a heads up.
Each detail becomes more important.
Orange County leaders are looking at a new plan.
Join Jason, Meredith, Kellyanne, and Jacqueline for West 2 News Sunrise. Weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m. Local, live, late breaking.
Okay, let's try some word association.
Go.
NBC Tuesday.
3, as in 3 amazing shows.
The Voice.
11, America votes and we find out who moves on to the top 11. Can't wait.
La Brea.
Answers. Tonight we finally learn how Gavin is connected to 10,000 BC and it's mind-blowing.
New Amsterdam.
Oh, easy. Dr. Max. Also emotional, inspiring, and did I mention Dr. Max?
The Voice, La Brea, and New Amsterdam.
With Dr. Max.
All new tonight on NBC.
Starting at 8 on West 2, followed by West 2 News at 11.
We all want to support our community and small businesses, protect the environment and our kids' future, and above all, help others when they need it. That's why every day our energy goes into delivering reliable, cleaner, affordable energy. The energy that promises a better tomorrow with new jobs and opportunities and helps everyone move forward together. We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
Paid for by Duke Energy shareholders.
True crime podcast fans, iHeart has your next obsession. Discover the new podcast, Crazy in Love.
She wouldn't take no for an answer.
Falling in love is the best feeling in the world. You see stars, you feel giddy, but sometimes it makes us do crazy things. Listen to stories about what happens when true crime meets true love.
You're pathetic.
Open the free iHeart app and search Crazy in Love to start your true crime binge today. iHeart. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio.
All right, coming in hot with a hot take here in a second. Hang loose. I'm going to stick my foot in it again. We'll see how it goes.
Never happens.
Hot Take Tuesday.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show here on Real Radio 104.1. Thanks so much for tuning in. We deeply appreciate it on this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon here in Central Florida. If you didn't hear, the 4 o'clock keyword is BAG, B-A-G. Text that to the number 200-200 for your shot to win $1,000. The Monsters had a winner today. Let's keep it going with another winner. Your keyword is BAG. Good luck. And remember, if you're playing the game, stay next to your phone for sure. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb. Jack is here. Yep. And so is Ross. By the way, don't forget the website. We have a really interesting video up there if you haven't seen it. It was actually, this happened a few years back. And when I looked at it, my son and I got into a conversation about thrill seeking, the idea of having that adrenaline rush that you need, right? I don't have that gene. He does, times 20. He loves that kind of thing. And he asked me if I would ever skydive, and I said no. And then just this morning, tooling around while I'm pulling the show, I bring up skydiving videos, and the first friggin' thing I see, and the point I'm trying to make is this is the kind of thing that happens when I do something like that. I'm already oafish as it is, and I hurt myself on cardboard. I could do that. I mean, I could hurt myself anywhere. I blew my knee out just walking into the studio. So I am accident prone. And he asked me, and I said no. And this video that we have at JimColbertLive.com right now of these two airplanes, skydiving airplanes crashing into each other. There's a GoPro shot of the actual planes as the guy's falling out of the wreckage, and it is crazy. It's at JimColbertLive.com. If you hadn't seen it, check that out for sure. And what else do we have up there? There's one more.
There's a lot of.
There's the pee-pee video.
We do, and that's still getting a lot of traction from yesterday. Welcome to Rockville. It's
national story this morning.
National story, and it's been
really,
it's going a lot more places are talking about it and looking at that video. But that's the video we posted yesterday, still available there.
Yeah,
and the woman in the lion den as well.
Yeah, repeat offender in the Bronx Zoo going into the lion den.
Hey man,
but
she likes what she likes.
The first time they banned her from the zoo, so she wore a disguise and has a platinum blonde wig and a red dress, and then was throwing money at the lion. It's bizarre.
All right, so let's get into something here real quick because I have
not in Florida.
Yeah, not in Florida for sure. All right. Let me preface this with this, because this is important to say, because I know a lot of people hear things in bits and pieces and they want to hate you for things, but I have a take on something, and I want everybody to understand this is just a take.
Time out. I'm putting up a Twitter poll. Will Jim be canceled?
Yeah.
Oh. But, I mean, it's just a take, but is it your take?
It's a take. It is my take for sure. All right. Well, not necessarily, really. I just got a question. It's just kind of a question, Ross. I'm asking a question. Are you guys aware of what the term hogging is?
No. I know that
so.
It's making a big stink right now.
Hogging.
You know what hogging is? Don't look it up, please.
Well, I have a feeling it's not growing up, if you're hogging all the covers, obviously, I have a feeling it has to do with dating of the larger sized female. Would that be what that is there, Jimmy?
Dating is an interesting word to use there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was trying to give you guys a little bit of credit.
Yeah. Well, I don't need the credit.
Don't you guys anything.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking
Jack,
to Jimmy, Jack, not you.
Did you know what it was, Jack?
I did. Yeah, I've heard it. It's more of a frat boy, game where they would go out and see who could bed the largest woman.
Yeah, this isn't, by the way, this is kind of interesting because this isn't new. Like, this has been around for a really long time.
Yeah.
But they're talking about this, and this is a Yahoo Life story I read this morning, like it's a brand new thing. And the idea is, it's like Jack and Deb were saying, the idea, Ross, is that as a fraternity, you go out and try to find the biggest woman you can and have sex with them. And they call that hogging, or there's a number of terms that go with it. I mean, it's just one of those, there's a number of terms they've used for it, but hogging is the one that I've heard the most. And it's in the Urban Dictionary. According to the website, hogging is basically when groups of men compete to have sex with the fattest woman at a bar or party. How do you feel about it real quick before I give you my take?
I don't care what my feelings are about it. I want to hear your take.
What do you think about that, though?
Off rip, outside of the term, because it's called hogging, which makes it sound way worse.
I don't think it can sound any worse than what it is.
That's the thing, is that I don't really see that big of a difference than what non-hogging is when you go out to a bar.
So let me ask this question. I'm kind of being honest here, right? I kind of want to know what you... Okay. And let me ask this question first, because I don't know the answer to this. Do you think big women have a hard time having sex? Do you think and I don't mean physically, I mean, do you think big women have a hard time finding men who want to sleep with them?
Oh, well, no.
Okay, but don't answer so quickly, because big guys do. Okay. We can all agree that, right? That fatter guys are going to have a more difficult time finding someone that would sleep with them, like on a whim. Like at a,
absolutely,
like on a whim, like, this thing here,
a one night stand,
like a one night stand. A guy who weighs 300 or 400 or 500 pounds, let's go 300 pounds, would have a difficult time finding a woman to hook up with him in a bar that night.
That's because we don't play games called hogging. I mean, maybe young college women do now. I don't know.
But I mean, we're not
they
saying
very well could.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know that they do or don't. I don't know. But my thing is this. Go ahead.
But they
do
play the game of one night stand. That does exist.
Well, that's not a game. That's just the choice. I mean, it's not like you're.
Sure, it's not a game, but I also don't really look at this as necessarily like a game. Who wins? You don't win.
Well, that's what they're trying to do. I mean, they're trying to compare the size of the woman they've slept with. Like, if you walk into a bar and there's like 400 women at the bar, the idea of the group of guys when they go in is find the fattest one, biggest one, I should say, or whatever. I mean, to have sex with. And then that's how you win or whatever. I don't know what you win, or if they put a bounty up or anything like that. My thing is this. Like, if you're a big girl and you're at a bar having a good time and some really hot frat guys come in and they want to have sex with you, even for a one-night stand, what makes it different? Like, even if it's
a game and they're doing it because she's heavy.
Exactly.
Okay. So did anybody ask the women if that's a problem? Like, what if the woman said, I don't have any problem with this. I just got to sleep with a guy who I would never in a million years get to sleep with. Game or no game. Would that ever be a consideration?
Does the woman know it's a game?
Again, why does that matter?
Because then it's consent. Then it's, I'll play this game with you.
The consent thing is the woman sleeping with the guy. That's consent. I mean, theoretically, that's not a rape situation. I mean, that's what we're talking about.
No. I mean, I'll play your big fatty game.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's just because then it's, it's under false pretenses of, feigning interest in someone when the whole idea is to do it only because they're heavy and it's a one-night acquisition.
How different is that than me being in a bar and just finding somebody who's willing that night? I mean, why would that matter? Why does the weight thing...
Intention.
Is it... But intention is just to have sex with somebody who's...
No, the intention with the game is to have intention with the biggest girl there. So she has to fill those physical parameters. So you're not just going up to her because, wow, you have really pretty eyes. But that might be one of the things that you tell her.
Right.
Instead of walking up and saying, hey, so we've got this contest going. I was wondering if you'd help me win.
Yeah.
Obviously that wouldn't work, but that means you have to go in with false pretenses.
Okay, so let's say that this was turned around, right? Let's say it was turned around and women said, let's go hogging. right? Let's take some hot-ass frat girls or sorority girls, and let's roll into a bar and try to have sex with the fattest dude in here. Would it be looked at the same? Because the fat guy gets to have sex with a really hot fraternity girl. So who loses? If the girl got what she wanted,
girl.
yeah. We can't. But you can't say that because if you turn the case around, all of a sudden everybody's a bad person. But if you flip the switch on it being a guy going after, if the hot girl goes out to find the dude, all of a sudden it's fine. Everything's fine. But all of a sudden, one girl is mad because the term hogging's up, and no one's even asking. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but if I was a girl and I weighed 300 pounds and I had a hard time finding somebody to sleep with, and I'm at a bar one night, one of these dudes rolls in and it's Workout Johnny and he wants to have sex with me, condom and the whole thing. I mean, does it matter why? Why is that even a thing? Because again, when you flip the switch here, it doesn't sound that bad, right? It sounds like fat guy got lucky. But if it's a girl, all of a sudden it's a problem. Why is that?
Outside of so to answer your question of like why is it switched, it's because men, I mean we're a little bit grimier, I think, when it comes to, I think we yearn one night stands traditionally more than
you think
a woman
that's accurate
does.
now? You think that's accurate in a hypersexual?
At the very least, stereotypically,
yeah.
men can be a little piggish.
There's no question, but I think maybe.
But I hate to say this because
don't hate to say it. Just come on over.
No, I'm kind of with you in the sense of like outside of the whole competition thing, which is first and foremost a really weird competition. The end result is a heavier set woman having
consensual sex.
Consensual sex. I feel like that definitely needs to be said. I don't know. Outside of the term hogging, why do they have to call it hogging? That's when it gets a little mean.
That's the word there.
Here we go. Someone texted us at 77031. In the late 80s, we had hog parties. Guys would put $10 each in a pot. Whoever came back with the biggest woman won the money. I had a big friend that was down, and I gave her half the money. Intention. Okay. You are being the part
So is that
of the
okay?
but no. That's why I read it.
But she split the money
because she had a friend who was down, so he knew, and she's like, "Yeah, man, I'll take half the money."
So if she's down,
Ross saying, is it okay in that scenario that she was part of it? Is what
like if she was, but that's the thing is like
because.
Go ahead.
Well, I think it makes it different because she was in on it, so she wasn't the butt of the joke being brought to this party unbeknownst to her. She's only there because she's the biggest woman that they could find. So she's in on it. So I think it's kind of a little bit of her saying, yeah, have your fun. Give me the money.
Our buddy Solomon, the truck driver, right? Went to Washington State University, black guy for the record, just so everybody understands. He goes, I'm trying to get to the back here. Oh, the texts are coming like crazy right now.
I know.
God almighty. Good Lord, where'd that one go?
Well, while you do that, 99% of one-night stands are under false pretense. Deb, Jack, and Ross are oozing hypocrisy.
My frat, which is black.
They need to look up what hypocrisy is.
Yeah, no doubt, and you're probably the one oozing.
My frat, which is black, had to date a white girl.
See, it's
online while you're trying to get into the frat. In other words, one of the things was bring a white girl back to the frat house, and that's part of a contest.
Isn't it just kind of like the old just these are the games of young men?
Yeah,
really?
it is.
Boys.
It's that whole reason why I never understood that frat
I never did
system because it's like, oh yeah, we do charity work. Yeah, yeah.
Doing a fat girl is not charity work.
Well, 1% of the time you do some charity, so you can say you do charity work. But 99, you're just acting like an asshole.
Yeah, right. You're trying to pick cherries up with your butt. Guy says, I'm here. I used to be 320 pounds. Now I'm 180. I would have killed for a sorority girl when I was 320 pounds. You can't get looked at as a guy if you're 320. But especially by a sorority girl. I mean, you stereotypical sorority girl.
Yeah, I'm not going to play the equal card in this one if you flip the sexes because men and women are different, and it's weird to I don't know. I've hung out with enough dudes know like, yeah, no, that's super grimy, and then it's kind of hard to articulate, but it's definitely different out because if you flip it, I feel it's because then women because they can pick it. This is what it is. Women have a higher chance of picking and choosing who they're going to sleep with. Men, I don't think, have the as big enough of a window. So when you go ahead and you say women flipped it, they're sleeping with a heavier set guy.
As the game, like they're hogging as well.
They're hogging as well. That just doesn't need to exist.
Well, I mean, none of this needs to exist.
Needs to exist, but just the window is far bigger,
like,
I think, for a female than it is a male.
It's like Shane Gillis talking about how the Ocean's 11 remake should have just been 10 minutes long when it was the cast of hot women. I mean, here's what you need to do to commit the crime, and bing, bam, boom, you're done.
But my thing is this is one of those things where you have one woman going, this is terrible, but every one of these girls who happens to be maybe a bigger girl that maybe has a hard time finding companionship, maybe they're fine with it. Because maybe this is the only scenario in their life where they can see themselves having sex or having intercourse with somebody who looks like that. Because more than likely, the person they're going to wind up with isn't going to be 180 pounds with 8% body fat, or anything like, and has the stereotypical frat boy look. So I wonder if it's really that bad, or if it's just somebody, again, trying to speak on behalf of every big woman in America by saying this is a horrible thing. And I'm not trying to sound like a misogynist or a sexist here. I'm just saying nobody seems to be taking the other side of the equation. It's always bad, 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 hogging bad. And you're right, the term sucks. It's stupid. But in that same sense,
I mean, you're basically saying we have a bunch of young, attractive males going out to go flirt with heavier set women because they're heavy.
And you should be damn grateful that they are. So sleep with them, because you're not going to end up with anyone who's going to look like that. So be grateful and just lay back and think of England.
I'm not saying be grateful. I'm just saying that, hey, if you want to have sex, like you
be honest about it, man. Just be honest. Hey, we're playing a little game. You want in on it?
That's it.
That's the difference.
It's being deceitful and exploiting what I think for many of these women would be an undesirable part of themselves, and something they're probably very self-conscious of, and being exploited for that. And then,
what if it was a redhead?
Humiliated.
What if it was a redhead? And it was we're looking for fireheads, fire tops, or whatever. We're playing that game. Does that change it?
Do you tell them that you're playing the game?
But why would it matter? If I was in a bar trying to pick up a girl to have sex with, I'm going to tell them anything it takes to have sex with them. Just like any one night stand that's ever happened in America.
And that goes the point against it, because you're going to say anything towards this woman who's overweight, and probably one of those things isn't going to be, I'm having a game with a bunch of my buddies.
Yeah.
You're... I don't know. It's tough, because I also am like, hell yeah. I mean, let this thing fly.
Yeah.
I'm always down for, bigger women getting some loving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a bigger woman texted in, says she does not have a problem finding guys. Oh, damn it.
I wouldn't think.
These things are going so
as soon as I was trying.
It's going so much. It's going so
Here
fast.
it is. Okay. And it says, so don't insult us saying fat girls, by basically saying we get lucky that a hot guy throws us a bone.
Someone else said, did y'all read the rest of the story? The frat boys would barge into the bedroom while they were doing their thing and harass the women.
Oh, I didn't hear that part of it.
You didn't read the whole article?
No,
Jimmy?
I read the whole article. I'm looking at it right here, but that's not, the whole idea of going in there. That obviously, that would be douchey if you were having sex with anybody.
There we go. Women need a reason to have sex. Guys just need a place. And that's the truest point. It is.
That's not necessarily the truth anymore either. No. Have you been? The young women are so hypersexual now. Are you kidding?
I have heard parents have said that they almost have to meet the young girl with the shotgun on the front porch as much as they do the young boy. The idea of the young horny guy showing up at your doorstep. Now I hear mothers of teenage boys saying your mind would be blown if you have ever thought or talked to a parent or a boy this age. It's unbelievable, apparently.
I have three daughters. They were all teenagers at one time, right? Where I don't know what they did with their lives. That's the part where I go, la, 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 I don't even want to know. But I know what their friends did, because they were perfectly open with that. And I was like, are you kidding? At 17, 18 years old, they're like, oh yeah, Dad, that's not a big deal at all. And I'm like, whatever. Like, you have to have a subscription to see stuff like that. All right, what do you guys think about this? Look, here's the thing. I just want an honest opinion on what you think about this. Really, it's an interesting topic in the sense that when you flip the switch, it doesn't sound as bad. It's another one of those things where it sounds weird when you flip the switch on the sexes. If a sorority went out and they were hogging and they were looking for fat guys in a bar to have sex with, I don't think people say as much. I don't think guys are upset at all because, again, fat guys who weigh 300 pounds, usually don't have access to sorority girls. It's a win for them. And I don't care how deceitful you are or aren't.
Well, look at how we
just
treat
cheap sex in college, man.
Look at how we treat teacher sex. If it's a guy touching a female student or a male student, he's a scumbag. If it's a woman, everyone thinks of Van Halen hot for teacher.
Right. 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031.
Real radio is Real Music Weekends. Real Music Weekends, this weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by attorney Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. And we've got a beautiful night tonight and day tomorrow before clouds increase and rain chances become a thing before this week is out. Tonight, in fact, may be your last chance to do some real stargazing because the Leonid meteor shower peaks later this week, but we may catch a couple of them tonight, a low of 60. Tomorrow, the high 79, sunshine in the morning, increasing clouds during the afternoon, then a 30% chance for some late-day showers, especially south on Thursday. For the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Get back to visiting new and exciting places across the U.S. on Amtrak. It isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Without busy airports or cramped car rides, with no middle seats, extra legroom, and even private rooms. Book now at Amtrak.com. Adventurous journeys, just an Amtrak away.
Man, if you wear contact lenses or glasses, you do understand the difficulties of some of life's just simple daily activities. Man, if you're tired of your glasses fogging up, maybe your contact lenses irritating your eyes, laser vision correction could be the solution for you. And even better, you can use your Flex and Health Savings Account funds to pay for that vision correction procedure. You can get clear vision and regain your freedom in your daily life with the help of the Filatowski Eye Institute. My wife was there yesterday getting checked on to see if she's a candidate for LASIK because they did such a great job with my son and my father-in-law, changed their lives. My father-in-law smiled for 3 straight weeks. He could not believe the change in his life. These guys are the leaders in vision correction here in Central Florida, and they can really help you out, man. Call them today. Or text them today. Schedule your consultation. Simply text 1041 to 868686. Again, it's easy. Just simply text 1041 to 868686 for the Filatowski Eye Institute.
O'Reilly. Don't miss See Better, Drive Safer month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, get a $15 gift card after mail-in rebate when you purchase a pair of select wiper blades. Our professional parts people will even install them for free. Plus, earn triple O rewards points. Get ready for the weather ahead during See Better, Drive Safer month at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I talk a lot about Don Knight Mortgage Guy from HomeLoansRadio.com because I loved working with him. Everybody I talk to loves working with him as well. HomeLoansRadio.com is so easy to work with. All you do is you go hit apply now, and then Don will get back to you super fast. HomeLoansRadio.com. Trust me, it's worth it.
Keep up this holiday season with Dunkin's new Pancake Minis. 6 fluffy pancakes with dipping syrup. Cheers with a creamy white mocha hot chocolate to take on the holidays wherever they take you. Marry on with Dunkin's new delicious Pancake Minis. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
I am the great American race. Part hallowed ground, part campground. A fans start your season weekend that never ends. I am a history book written in rubber, signed by Smoke, and engraved in metal. I am the Daytona 500. I am NASCAR. The Daytona 500, February 20th. Secure your seats now at Daytona500.com.
Searching for things these days can be confusing. Searching for the right lawyer doesn't need to be. I'm Steve Kramer, and our firm is committed to helping you with any legal issue. Kramer Law, one firm for life. Offices, Altamont Springs. OneFirmForLife.com.
Jason Bottom's Led Zeppelin Evening 2021 tour. Live. An unforgettable evening of Led Zeppelin's greatest hits and deepest cuts. November 24th at Dr. Phillips Center. Tickets on sale now at drphillipscenter.org. Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Evening 2021 tour.
Marty, I am the ghost of rewards past, here to show you all the cash back you could have earned on your holiday purchases.
But I get up to 1.75% cash back on all my purchases.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
I have a Navy Federal Credit Union cash rewards card.
Well, cool. Happy holidays.
Learn how you can slay the season with the cash rewards card at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA.
You've heard of a pro tip. Here's a mo tip. After an accident, the insurance company may make you a quick offer to go away. They may also be offering you pennies on the dollar. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Mo DeWitt, Orlando attorney.
Every morning starts with possibility. The possibility that in an instant, everything can change.
We begin with breaking news this morning.
Each hour.
Tracking that severe weather threat back to our west.
Each minute.
Crash causing some major delays, so a heads up.
Each detail becomes more important.
Orange County leaders are looking at a new plan.
Join Jason, Meredith, Kellyanne, and Jacqueline for WESH 2 News Sunrise. Weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m. Local, live, late breaking.
Okay, let's try some word association.
Go.
NBC Tuesday.
3, as in 3 amazing shows.
The Voice.
11, America votes and we find out who moves on to the top 11. Can't wait.
La Brea.
Answers. Tonight we finally learn how Gavin is connected to 10,000 BC and it's mind-blowing.
New Amsterdam.
Oh, easy. Dr. Max. Also emotional, inspiring, and did I mention Dr. Max?
The Voice, La Brea, and New Amsterdam.
With Dr. Max.
All new tonight on NBC.
Starting at 8 on WESH 2, followed by WESH 2 News at 11.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
This is about as good as it gets. Like and follow at Real Radio 1041 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch. Yeah. We like it when you watch. At The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
I gotta tell you, I think this is a very interesting argument. I'm getting a lot of heat on the texting service for this, but I think it's a really interesting argument. If you move past the implied misogyny and all that stuff, and you look at the actual thing, because somebody just texted and said, what if this was a contest to go out and get the prettiest girl? And you didn't tell her, no, nothing like that. No, I'm only having sex with you because you're pretty. Would anybody have a problem with it?
I think that's already a thing. It's called Fridays.
Yeah, but I mean, but it's only because weight is involved. But what if it was a black person? What if it was a black girl?
I don't think it's
if
only
I'm going to
about...
frat, I'm going to go out and get a black girl, and it's only black girls.
It's the fact that this is a contest. The reason it's being done is a contest, and then at the end, they're not all going to bust in the room and laugh at the woman. Ha, you're pretty.
That's terrible.
And that's the other aspect.
Well, maybe so. Who knows?
You're picking on already a group of people that having a difficult time finding anyone find interesting, be they too short, too fat, too whatever.
Yeah.
So I think that's it's the deception of it. It's not the act; it's the deception to get to the act.
But I mean, isn't I mean, when you deal with one night stands, isn't there a lot of deception happening? I mean, you're trying to sell a girl a line of goods to sleep with her. I mean, you're not going to go, hey, you know what? I got to tell you, I'm a C student. I still live with my mom, and I drive a 2001 Nissan with no oil stick. You know, and I'm trying, and I'd really like to have sex tonight, but
wait a second,
you're slow, buddy. Stick with us here. But that's not what's happening. No, you're gonna. I mean, you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm balling. I got a 4.0, and my dad's this guy, or my mom's that woman, or and I got the best dorm, and all this other stuff. You're not trying to sell yourself as mediocre. You're always being disingenuous at that age when you're trying to pick up girls. You're not going to go in there and like, hey, you know what? I have really good feelings. And I'm a hell of a cook. You're in there trying to throw some lines, man. You're trying to get laid. You're not trying to impress this girl.
Exactly. So you're telling her all the things that will get her to be impressed by you when you're just there for a piece of ass.
Disingenuous across the board, regardless of the weight. That's my point. It doesn't really matter. I mean, because it's a game, I guess it's a game. It is scummy. There's no question. Well, but in a sense, I mean, if the girl is happy with it, like if the guy leaves, the girl goes, I mean, and the whole thing with the other people running in and all that stuff, that's completely insanity. That's like a movie that ends with everybody covered in big blood. That's what that is. That's a horrible scene.
Yeah, let me tell you how she got her revenge.
But even when you look at the case, when you said, I would say anything I had to close the deal in a situation. Isn't there something morally bankrupt about that?
Yes, it is. Because you're in college and you're trying to get laid. You are built for morally bankrupt. I mean, do you know? I mean, do you think guys are pitching morals when they're trying to get laid in college, man?
I'm not saying whether guys are doing it. I'm just saying, shouldn't that be wrong? Shouldn't that be the standard? Why is that okay? Why is that something we celebrate?
I don't know that we celebrate. I just know it happens. By the way, in regards to the sexual aggression of the new young woman in America, who has been completely, liberated. Not that that needed to happen, but the internet, I believe, Deb and I were talking beforehand, has really kind of loosened the idea of what girls should be looking for in their own sexuality and how they express that. We had a school resource officer say, listen, let me tell you, girls no longer need a reason, just a place, and more than likely they're going to be filming it as well. That's a school resource officer talking about teenage girls, not even college girls, who are empowered from being away from home with daddy's credit card, surrounded by other girls who feel the same exact way, exactly like frats. And by the way, and people are calling me a frat boy bitch and saying a bunch of stuff. I didn't say any of this was good. I'm making an argument that it's not as bad for some of the people that it's being trying to made out to be. That's all I'm saying. Things like this happen in life, and if you flip the switch on the argument, it's hard to make it. It's just simply hard to make it. And I don't necessarily agree with your idea of the sex being a different, like Ross was saying, if you flip the switch, it's different. I don't believe that at all. If a group of sorority girls goes out and they're hogging, looking for the fattest guy in a bar to have sex with, it doesn't feel the same. Nobody's mad about that for some reason.
Yeah,
nobody has one bad word to say about that. And it's the same exact thing. It's the same thing.
But then you're also implying that men and women are the same thing.
Well, in regards to finding someone to be with, maybe it's maybe more same than you think.
I think that it's a little bit more different than you may think.
Maybe so.
Because a lot of women can go out to a bar and basically look at the bar, and they can pick and choose a little bit more likelier than a guy going out to a bar who can pick and choose.
Mm-hmm.
Because the audiences are different. Men tend to have sex quite easier. They're a little bit, at least in my experience in hanging out with dudes.
Easier to coax them?
Yeah. They're like, yo, what is it?
Well,
I'm
the
down.
payoff is a lot better. You guys are guaranteed the payoff that you're looking for each and every time.
Yeah. It doesn't work that way with you guys?
Oh, no.
I hadn't heard.
No, you guys.
All right, 407.
But that's the reason why it's different, is because women, I think, are far likelier to pick and choose
gotta be emotions,
when they can have sex.
Right, yeah.
Versus men, I don't think we have a higher as percentage of women being able to choose when to have sex when you're single going out downtown.
All right, 407-916-1041. Hey, Andre, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Real quick comment is, for women, it's basically like shooting ducks in a barrel. For men, it's like hunting in the savannah. It's a lot easier for women to find somebody. And, nowadays, women should be sexually free, but really, do you want to marry the college slut? No.
I got really bad news for you and other guys who think like that. Chances are, if your girl went to college, you could be married to a college slut. Do you realize that just like with men, when they go off to college to liberate themselves and test the waters, that women do the same thing?
Right, women do the same thing, but I'm not saying whether they do. But if you found out that you were married to the college slut, how would that change your opinion of the person that you're with?
Well,
hopefully it shouldn't be able to change your opinion at all.
Well, let me ask you. Do you think women feel the same way, that they want to be tied down with a guy who's banged 100 chicks in college? But why don't you mention that?
If a woman found out that she was married to, let's say, what was that guy that got caught? The senator who. Whatever, that guy.
Oh, Wiener.
Did that change her image of him?
Well, yeah, she left it. Of course, yeah. But that's totally different. He was committing crimes while there and having relations with women via the internet while married. That's
and
a totally different
underage
machine.
Girls, too.
Right. All right, 407-916-1041. When we have some calls, we'll take them after this. You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center, the lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry.
We're still looking at stop-and-go traffic heading west on I-4 between US 192 and Osceola Polk Line Road. It's also slow between Sand Lake Road and Central Florida Parkway. Eastbound still a steady ride on I-4 between the Turnpike and OBT, and also between Michigan Street and Lee Road. Authorities working to clear a crash on Pershing Avenue at Goldenrod Road. Heads up here. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Nomi Health. Nomi Health is now providing same-day COVID-19 testing in Orlando. Quick and convenient drive-through testing is available with no out-of-pocket cost. To register and find the site near you, visit nomihealth.com/FL. That's nomihealth.com/FL. Get tested today with Nomi Health.
Man, fall is a great time for a beautiful new fence from our friends over at Mossy Oak Fence. This time last year is exactly when I got mine. You should grab one now. They're unbelievable. They add appeal and value to your home. More importantly, give you that safety and security for your family, kids, and pets. And Mossy Oak Fence sets the standard for quality, giving you the best warranty in the business, as if you need it, because they build these things like fortresses. It's unbelievable. The materials and the craftsmanship, simply amazing. Premium quality custom fences built to last. That's what they do. Call or visit mossyoakfences.com. That's where your family safety and security is their number one priority. It's easy. Just go to mossyoakfences.com.
After this year, let's spread some holiday cheer.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Orlando's Christmas station is Magic 107.7.
Take command of the road from behind the wheel of your very own Nation's truck. Ford, Chevy, Dodge Ram, and GMC, Nation's Trucks has got them all, and with approved credit, you'll take advantage of interest rates as low as 1.99% and make no payments till March of next year. Start driving the truck that you deserve. Visit nationstrucks.com today.
With RP Funding's digital mortgage, you can refinance your home loan to today's low rates from the comfort of your own home. Get started today and let me pay your closing costs. Lock in your low rate before it's too late. Visit rpfunding.com. NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Lender.
One thing people really love about International Diamond Center, their diamond experts are not paid on commission.
No commission structure means no pressure, brutal honesty, no fluff.
That's IDC veteran diamond expert Robbie Blue, who says this approach removes the stress and puts you in control.
If I've got 3 items here and it doesn't benefit me to sell you any one of those, I want you to pick what you like.
There's zero incentive to upsell you or steer you in a more expensive direction.
If I show you 3 diamonds that are the shape that you're after and the size, and if one is 11,000, one is 8,000, and one is 6,000, do you see a difference? No commission means I can tell you that take that 2,000 or 3,000 and put it somewhere in your life that will make a difference. If you can't tell the differences, then don't spend it.
No commission sales means more honesty, more transparency, and overall just a more pleasant experience.
It makes it more fun. It makes it more enjoyable, I think, for me, and very much believe for the client.
International Diamond Center, 4 Orlando locations.
You've taken allergy meds for years. Are they helping? Congestion, drainage, still there, and that sniffle just doesn't stop. The Cleveland Clinic says common allergy pills are associated with depression, weight gain, even dementia. Do you really want to be taking those for years on end? Aspire Allergy and Sinus helps thousands with treatment that actually works, not drugs that never solve the problem. Say goodbye to allergies for good at Aspire. Call 844-MY-RELIEF. That's 844-MY-RELIEF.
The IRS and state agencies don't wait till after the holidays to demand payment or take collection action. J. David Tax Law and our firm of experienced tax attorneys live and work in this community, and we are standing by to defend you or your business in any IRS or state tax debt. Helping people in our community is what we do. For that reason, we invite you to join us in our support of worthy local charities. In this season of giving, please consider donating to Coalition for the Homeless of Central Florida, Cars for Our Troops, Dreams Come True, and the Ronald McDonald House. These organizations do a wonderful job for those in need. At J. David Tax Law, we believe strongly in being a responsible corporate citizen by providing funding to charities that support our community. We invite you to do the same, and we wish you and your families a happy and safe holiday season. If you have tax problems, call us now at 407-603-3962. That's 407-603-3962 for a no-cost consultation, or find us on the web at jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
T-Mobile for Business supports small business owners during their busiest time of year. Switch now and we'll pay off your phone up to $1,000. You keep your phone and your number. Plus, get $200 in Facebook ads on us, so you can reach more customers and finish this year strong. Visit your T-Mobile store and make the switch today. Up to $1,000 via virtual prepaid card for eligible device payoff. Allow 15 days. Qualifying credit service port-in and timely redemption required. No cash access on card and expires in 6 months. Details at T-Mobile.com. Ads via virtual prepaid card when you port in a line with 2 plus more lines or 3 existing lines.
Mills Air in business since 1992 here in Central Florida. That's over 29 years. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealers. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now up to $1,275 in rebates. Go to millsair.com.
Men, as we age, sexual activity can fade. Stop suffering from ED or PE today by calling Legacy Men's Health. Meet Dr. Katz.
We can restore your sexual potency on your first visit with medications custom blended just for you. Even if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or prostate issues, you'll be lasting longer than ever in the bedroom, and it's affordable.
Get guaranteed results on your first visit or it's free. Call Legacy Men's Health at 407-544-4644. That's 407-544-4644.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studio. Car accidents, other injuries? Call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Text the nationwide keyword WORK. 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 To the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's WORK. To the number 200-200. Good luck.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
Jack, you're a bad person.
I'm not.
I've known it forever. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031.
Sex is a Texas drought, me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants, and I'll bet you feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up.
Welcome to the Jim Colbert Show here on Real Radio 104.1.
Bloodhound Gang for you.
Your 5 o'clock keyword is work, WORK. Text that to 200-200 for your shot to win that $1,000. Again, keyword is work, guys. Do that work and get that money for sure. Welcome back. I am Jim. Deb is right there.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Yeah.
And so is Ross.
I am.
He'll have Ross thoughts for you in about an hour or so. Trivia coming up in about 45 minutes. We're talking about this story I saw today on Yahoo called, it's about hogging. And if you're not familiar with hogging and you're just getting in your vehicle, hogging is this frat boys basically went out and made a bet with each other to find the biggest woman to have sex with, and the guy who found the biggest woman to have sex with wins the money, wins the contest.
And apparently, the rest of the frat would then barge in and snore or make sounds and harass the woman.
Now again, let's rule that out. I mean, let's take that completely out because everybody knows that's crappy. I don't care who you're having sex with. If you come in and start making noises or being dumb and disrespectful like that, I mean, that's ridiculous. Not like this contest, which is completely fine. That's a joke.
Though I've thought about it throughout the break, and this is my one distinction. This is the one clarification that I'm pretty sure I'm like 90% okay with it. All right? As long as the vibe is a one-night stand, because I've had a one-night stand, and it was clearly cut. We're never going to talk to each other. The alcohol is flowing. You want this. I want this. But you obviously, this is where it ends.
Right.
As long as that is picked up on, and that's kind of, it's that agreed but never spoke about kind of thing.
Right.
I feel I don't see that big of a difference. And of course, the whole bursting in and making noises and all that, some of the obvious things, but I don't know. It's really hard for me just not to look at it as a one-night stand.
Yeah, I mean, and that was kind of my thing. I'm semi-joking about the whole idea, just to be honest with you guys. But when I did think about this, it is one of those scenarios where you have one person saying this is terrible, and on the surface, when you hear it, yeah, it's terrible. But the comedy voice in me says, well, did anybody ask the big girls? Did anybody ask all the girls who are having sex with good-looking guys? No different than if big dudes were having sex with great-looking girls. Did anybody ask the guys if their feelings are hurt or if they felt used or whatever? I mean, this is one person that wrote this story about this thing that's been happening in frats for years. We talked about this on the Monsters 10 years ago about the idea of hogging, and it's been a long way before that. The name is as disrespectful as it gets.
And so's the idea behind it, because it's using deception to get what you want. And in the end, it's not two consenting adults agreeing that it's a one-night stand. You get yours, I'll get mine, and then I'm going to wish you a great rest of your life.
Right. You just described sales, by the way. You just described the entire world of sales.
But do you think that doesn't happen?
Sales or sex?
Yeah, it'd be. Go ahead, Ross.
No, I mean, I'm confused of just like that happens all the time. That even happens without the game of hogging.
That's kind of my point. My point is this happens in bars all the time. And I guess the idea of calling it a game is what has everyone in an uproar. But I mean, what if it was just a bunch of guys and they were at an apartment beforehand and are like, all right, guys, let's go out there and do our best to get the hottest chick we can tonight.
Yeah, but that's...
But it's different when you are going, whether it's a one-night stand, that is your intention, and you both are on the same page as far as this is what we're going to do, as opposed to, oh, my friends kind of had this secret plan, and really our objective is, it's a different objective, as opposed to two people deciding, oh, one-night stand is what they're going to do. It's really the objective of the other person is a game, a contest he's trying to win. That ends in humiliation, and he's dishonest about it.
What if it was a nerdy girl? What if we took the fat thing out of it and just said nerdy girls? Go find the nerdiest girl you can find.
It's still
the
using
same
deception
thing?
because you're still using deception to get to your end means. And normally on a one-night stand, and people are saying, you don't give them the truth when you're at a one-night stand and looking for love in a bar. Okay, well, if you feel like you've got to lie to get where you want to go, I just feel like if you have to lie and deceive, then it's morally bankrupt.
It's hard applying morals to this because it's obviously from the onset.
But there's no
morally bankrupt. I mean, but the idea of having sex with somebody has changed dramatically over the last, I would say, 30 years for sure, and especially in the last 10 years, the idea of having casual sex is more normal now than the idea of finding a long-term relationship when you're young. Way more prevalent, for the record.
To the moral take. Is our one-night stands morally bankrupt?
Our what?
Our one-night stands morally bankrupt.
What she's saying is it's not, as long as both people understand that when they're going in, it's a one-night stand. It's basically that's the tenet there.
Yeah, but if you're lying to someone, you're giving them false pretenses of what the nature of the relationship is, and you're just going to hit it and quit it, then, yes, is it common? Yeah. Does it happen all the time? Absolutely. Does that make it right? No.
Yeah.
The thing is, these bigger girls most likely don't know they're just being played. Women have more emotional attachment than men. Even if it's a one-night stand, they're still more emotionally attached to the situation, even knowing it's only a one-night stand. There's still that hope.
I would say that
maybe we made a connection and he'll call my number.
I would say that's maybe sometimes, but I'm telling you, man, I think the new young lady does not roll like that at all. I think the new young lady says, I don't care if you ever call me again. I got what I wanted and I'm out.
I'll be honest with you. My one-night stand, the roles were definitely reversed.
She got what she wanted and split?
And left. And I was trying to cuddle. I legit was trying to cuddle. I even asked, where are you going? And she said, home.
Yeah, away from you, bro. All right, 407-916.
Sure she got what she wanted?
1041.
Sounds like she didn't, and she needed to go get it somewhere else.
Maybe not.
Hey, Wayne, how you doing, Wayne? Welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man.
I've been listening to you, man, since you got on, man. I want to let you know, you have the best rejoin music. I'm a black man, coming from a black man.
Right on.
You got the best rejoin music on a 104.1 right now.
Took me forever to convince Jack to play that stuff.
I'm telling you,
thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment.
It, man. I'll be loving it.
I appreciate the compliment. I really do.
Well, I want to disagree with you about the big girls don't get play thing, man. I'll tell you right now, big girls get play. Big girls get more play than some of the beautiful women do. They get way more play.
Let me ask you a question. Is that a cultural thing? You're a black guy, right?
Well, that doesn't matter. Like, I know big white girls that get plenty of play, too.
Yeah, but, I mean...
I know.
But culturally, don't black guys like bigger girls to begin with?
I mean, I like them also. But, yeah.
All right, buddy. Thanks for your call. Appreciate that. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hang up on you, man. All right, 407-916-1041.
Jim feels so confident with one shovel, he decided to pick up a second one.
I got shoes made of them, guys.
Yeah.
Shoes made of them.
We know.
All right. It's my charm. That's what I used. Whoa, buddy.
You all right?
You hogging there, buddy? You fall off her? You everything good? Come back. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You're on the west side? I got you. All right, 407-916. It's on the dark side of that one there, so I couldn't no cell reception over there. You can afford need an ATV. Big Show. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the program.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing, man.
I want to talk about this hogging, and Jim, I'm a big fan. I listen to Monsters. I've been listening since 2012 when I first moved to Florida. But I actually been telling my now wife that if a woman pulled up in a Saturn to a Walmart and said, I got a little apartment, and I want to have sex with you, 10 out of 10 men will go. A man can pull up to a nice bar or something in a Porsche, say, I live in a penthouse, and maybe 2 out of 10 women would go.
Please, man, bitches be fighting over that, dude. As soon as he gets at a Porsche, no, you're all right.
And let me tell you something. I think that's kind of disingenuous to say that every single guy would immediately take that. I got to tell you, maybe 15 years ago, I would agree with your brother, but I'm telling you right now, I don't know that that's the case anymore.
I don't think it is.
There is a really odd kind of switching of the poles, no pun intended, happening with the aggression. And, women now are like, look, I want this. I'm going to go get it. I'm empowered. There's not that I don't think there's that moral umbrella kind of over them anymore. I think the younger women feel as empowered sexually as they've ever felt. And I think there are no problems.
Certainly even more than my generation.
Yeah, no problems expressing that either. Man, again, I have 3 daughters. They all had friends. And I heard some stories about girls who are 17, 18, 19 years old that would curl your fingernails back. What they were doing. Look, my daughter was telling me about 20-year-olds that had OnlyFans in college that were making $3-4 grand a week with OnlyFans as teenagers. 407-916-1041. David, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the show.
Hey, doing good, man. I'm a really big fan.
Thanks,
let me just tell you this. I have a lot of respect for women, 100%, all the way. And one time, a long time ago in college days, I did go hogging. But let me explain that. I didn't realize I went hogging until I woke up the next morning and saw that the hog was next to me, and I felt sick. And she left. She took advantage of me. I did not know what was happening.
You probably still don't from the sounds of things.
You're the victim, huh, buddy?
I definitely was the victim, and she was probably bragging to everyone.
Because you're such a catch?
Oh, well, I was better than that. I can tell you that. It still haunts me.
Listen to this guy.
Wow.
It haunts you.
Big women.
It's
nothing against big women. Nothing against big women.
Dude,
no, it doesn't sound like it.
It haunts you? Come on.
Damn.
Haunting you is a bit much. I bet she says the same thing.
No, it's haunting him because it was the last time he got laid.
Probably so.
He hasn't seen it since.
Oh, and he's been cursed because he's got to be him.
All right.
Yeah, and now he just told all of Orlando.
Oh,
It's like I told the guys the other day.
Smart.
It's like I told the Philly fans, the Eagles fans, like, oh, yeah, you won, but you still live in Philadelphia. So we kind of won.
Ouch.
Jess, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Hey, good.
Okay, so I just want to say I'm older now. I'm in my 40s. But when I was younger, I'm a big girl myself. I always used to think, oh, well, if I put out, I got the guy, whatever. That didn't work out. Then I started realizing it's not working out because I'm putting out. So then I started using the men, and I got what I wanted, and they were on my bed by the next morning. I flipped the script on them.
So let me ask you, because you're actually the first female we've had call about this, which is kind of amazing. I thought I would have a lot of females call about this. I'm going to ask you a question. When you say big, the average size of a woman, I think in America is like size 12 to 14 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what size are you? Are you bigger than that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am 5'11". I am about 20 to 22 waist, and bra size, we're getting up there.
Okay, good. So, and you say you're in your 40s now. So, now let me ask you, and be honest, because you don't need to worry about my feelings. I'm good. I lost those years ago.
You had them?
Yeah, I did. They're in the woods somewhere now. It's and they're with my phone.
Me and you are pretty similar when it comes to feelings. So
Okay, it's good. It's perfect.
Wow.
This is perfect.
That is the most terrifying thing anyone has said this entire afternoon.
I'm a little more frightened. Easy. I'm married. I'm married to somebody who's feelingless too. If this happened to you, do you agree that? Shouldn't they ask the girl how they feel about it? Because would you feel used if this happened to you and you get to have sex with a really good looking frat guy or whatever? By the way, did you ever have a hard time finding sexual partners?
No, never.
Was it you being aggressive? Was it people coming up to you?
A lot of times it's people coming up to me. Majority of the time, I never had a problem. Never.
Okay.
And nowadays, I get a lot more guys coming after me because I'm a big girl. And a lot of times, like, no, I don't want you to chase me because I'm a big girl. That's a big turnoff for me. I don't want that. I want you to chase me for me. And if you're just coming after me for a big girl, no, I don't want that.
Yeah,
that's the nature of the game.
So there is the point, right? So if a guy approaches you in a bar and says, "Yo, let's break off,"
dude.
Good
looking dude.
No,
we're talking about Aquaman, Jason Momoa.
Jimmy is the guy who keeps calling these frat boys good looking.
I know.
Oh, yeah, super hot guys.
Someone's got an issue with the good looking dude.
Super oily hot guys in boy shorts.
I never went for the frat guy type, but I have slept with guys that had that body style. I slept with a lot of really, really attractive men, and they never approached me going, okay, we like the big girls. They just approached,
gotcha.
for my breasts, maybe. But but no, they had never approached me saying, hey, we're coming after you because of that.
Gotcha.
No.
They didn't have, yeah, okay.
No.
Well, thank you, Jess. I appreciate you clearing up a couple things.
No problem.
You're wrong, though.
Not problem.
Yeah.
All right, 407-916-1041. You can text us at 77031. Back in a second with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Hang loose.
The only thing we ask, make it good. Please. 407-916-1041. Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center. Car crash? Call Clausman Law.
Well, we're looking at stop-and-go traffic now, heading south on 429 between Sinclair Road and I-4. I-4 still a solid ride westbound between US 192 and Osceola Polk Line Road. We're seeing slowdowns, too, between Sand Lake Road and Central Florida Parkway. Eastbound, a steady ride between Michigan Street and Lee Road, and also between the Turnpike and OBT. The Beach Line is accident-free, as well as a 408. See traffic problems? Call the Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Nader Law Firm.
Auto accident, bankruptcy, immigration, insurance claims? Call attorney Fannie Nader at Nader Law Firm at 407-688-8896. That's 407-688-8896. Offices Orlando.
Man, let me tell you something. When it comes to your bathroom, if it doesn't look good, your house just doesn't feel the same. It really doesn't. And around the holidays, and I know this for a fact, I know around the holidays, if you have a terrible bathroom, specifically your guest bathroom, it really does keep you from having those special times at your house. How many times do you find yourself leaving your home to go to your mom's or your brother's to have Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner simply because you don't want to have it at your house because of your bathroom looking so terrible? Well, here's the great thing. Rebath is ready to get rid of all of that and allow you to have those special times at your house with a brand new bathroom. Now, they do everything from a simple tub shower enclosure remodel all the way up to a full-blown demo and remodel of your bathroom, and the products are amazing. Natural stone, marble travertine, and all those colors that you love. And these are quality products with name brands that you've known forever. And you can actually see them. Right now, 436 in Altamont, right across from Kobe. That's where they are. You're going to see models set up. Put your hands on those materials, man. That's quality stuff. And they install this in just 4 to 6 days. Do it with their employees, and they give you a lifetime guarantee on the products and the installation when they're all done. This is not a chuck in the truck, fly-by-night company, guys, and it's not one size fits all. They're all custom bathrooms, and all you have to do, hop online, look at the before and afters, and then book your appointment. They'll show you a brand new bathroom in no time. It's Rebath, midfla.com.
Thank you, Congresswoman Murphy, for your leadership and for investing in America's infrastructure. Roads, bridges, water systems, the electric grid. The Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act will create jobs for Florida workers, spur economic growth to put more money in the pockets of Florida families, and drive productivity for Florida industries. Thank you for supporting this historic legislation. Paid for by Business Roundtable.
Driving safely is important, but so is driving a safe vehicle. Geico reminds you that if you have even the slightest concern that something's wrong with your brakes, have them checked immediately by a mechanic. And be sure to familiarize yourself with what type of brakes you have and adjust your driving style accordingly. Get more safe driving info at geico.com. And while you're there, get a no-obligation quote to see how much you could save on insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, and more. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
If you're not careful, you can overpay for a diamond by thousands of dollars.
Most people go from store to store, website to website shopping for diamonds or looking for 4Cs.
International Diamond Center's Robbie Blue says looking at the 4Cs is not enough.
There are many other criteria that affect how a diamond will look and how it will price out that very few informative sources will tell you about.
That's why at IDC you get a thorough diamond education, learn the inside secrets, and understand how to avoid a costly mistake.
A to Z, from Z back to A, to make sure you understand the investment that you're making and making sure you don't overinvest. In the jewelry industry, you don't get that everywhere. You just get, it's pretty, it's this price, I'll discount it, do you want to buy it? And they don't care if they ever see you again.
So even if you don't buy from IDC, come see us first to learn how to be a smart shopper and buy like a dealer buys. International Diamond Center. Get store hours and directions and learn more at shopidc.com.
Marty, I'm the ghost of rewards past, here to show you all the cash back you could have earned on your holiday purchases.
But I get up to 1.75% cash back on all my purchases.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I have a Navy Federal Credit Union cash rewards card.
Well, cool. Happy holidays.
Learn how you can slay the season with the cash rewards card at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. The time is now to join Solis Health Plans because Solis has the benefits you're looking for. Benefits with relief for the day-to-day, like $35 a month on a Healthy Foods gift card. Plans with zero copays on everything. Up to $1,200 a year in quality OTC products. Best of all is that Solis is truly local. We're neighbors, and neighbors help one another. Join Solis Health Plans today. 1-833-33-SOLIS. Solis Health Plans. Amazing healthcare just around the corner.
This year has been scary. My mom and dad didn't always have a lot of money to buy food. Some nights we went to bed hungry. But thanks to some really good people, this holiday will be extra special because we can have a big meal as a family. Give the gift of hope. For every $1 donated to Second Harvest Food Bank, you can provide 4 meals for a family like mine. Help today at feedhopenow.org. Second Harvest Food Bank. Fighting hunger. Feeding hope.
The IRS and state agencies don't wait till after the holidays to demand payment or take collection action. J. David Tax Law and our firm of experienced tax attorneys live and work in this community, and we are standing by to defend you or your business in any IRS or state tax debt. Helping people in our community is what we do. For that reason, we invite you to join us in our support of worthy local charities. In this season of giving, please consider donating to Coalition for the Homeless of Central Florida, Cars for Our Troops, Dreams Come True, and the Ronald McDonald House. These organizations do a wonderful job for those in need. At J. David Tax Law, we believe strongly in being a responsible corporate citizen by providing funding to charities that support our community. We invite you to do the same, and we wish you and your families a happy and safe holiday season. If you have tax problems, call us now at 407-603-3962. That's 407-603-3962 for a no-cost consultation, or find us on the web at jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
In honor of Veterans Day, iHeartMedia presents Veterans You Should Know, a podcast featuring the men and women of our armed forces. Join actor and Marine Corps veteran Rob Riggle as he speaks with fellow vets about their experiences at home and abroad.
And I remember thinking, what are the chances an IED's been here so long that grass has grown on top of it? And that's exactly what happened. There was a pressure plate buried underneath where grass had grown over, and that's the one I stepped on.
Listen to Veterans You Should Know on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
Radio. 104.1.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on Facebook.
You asked not that long ago, what happened to Bruno Mars? Well, him and Anderson .Paak came out with an album, and it is quite sexy.
A little funky. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that, yeah. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Jack, try to put the city in the mood. I'm Jim, Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well, about 25 minutes away from trivia. And top of the hour, we'll do Ross thoughts for sure. Entertainment news. You guys hear the Mel Gibson news?
No.
Mel Gibson, America's favorite anti-Semite? No? I will tell you, the audio for Mel Gibson when he lost his mind was some of the best audio in the history of captured audio on one of the biggest stars in the world. There, I mean, it was the Christian Bale stuff was fun for a while of him losing his mind, and the Tom Cruise stuff was a little funny. Nothing compares to the Mel Gibson stuff when he's yelling at his wife from the hot tub.
Oh, that one. All right, yeah.
Yeah,
well, I think it's the first one, his arrest, when he went off drunk driving. But I think that's what put TMZ on the map.
Yeah.
That was their first exclusive
Was
that
it
I remember
really?
them having.
I do not remember that to be the case for some reason.
I've been turning on broadcast television a little more lately. And I think on like Fox 35, if the news isn't running, TMZ is.
Yeah.
The television show, it's like I'm eating lunch, it's on. I got home like last night, I flipped it. I'm like, wait, it's on again?
Yeah.
And I think it runs on a loop.
There are times when if there's an entertainment story out there I'm trying to kind of nail down, I'll occasionally go to TMZ.com. But let me tell you what you better do. If you visit TMZ.com at 9 in the morning and then you revisit it an hour and a half later, you're going to scroll for 30 minutes trying to find the story that you saw just an hour and a half ago. Nobody posts more content than TMZ. Nobody. I mean, nobody. You can get a story buried in an hour on that website.
So you're a Mel Gibson video fan?
Not a Mel. I mean, the audio is just so good because, I mean, the guy genuinely is and was. I mean, he's one of the wealthiest actors in the States. You know that, right? That dude's worth, I think, $600 million.
Ooh.
I mean, he made a whole bunch of money before this happened.
And then, didn't he do Passion of the Christ?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think he directed also that Green Inferno movie, I think.
He is he is uber Catholic.
Yeah, also.
Like almost like on the cray side.
And he directed Braveheart while starring in it too, correct?
That I do not know.
Yeah, William Wallace, didn't he do that?
$425 million
there you
net
go.
worth.
Would you have thought that he was worth that much, though, guys? I believe it's because he has so much action on points on those movies from back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, the Lethal Weapon franchise pretty much is his. Braveheart is his.
Well, speaking of the Lethal Weapon franchise, that's exactly why his name is in the news today. Apparently, Mel Gibson has signed on to...
no, he's not going to star in another one, is he?
He's going to direct it.
Oh.
There's another Lethal Weapon movie coming to the theaters. Now, it doesn't say when, but it does say that Richard Donner was the guy, I believe, who made all of these movies back in the day. Let me make sure I'm right there. I believe it was, Richard Donner made all the Lethal... And he made a lot of action movies like that. That was kind of his thing back in the 80s, right? Richard Donner has passed, but at the time he was a little bit older, and he says... he looks at Mel Gibson and says, "Listen, kid, if I kick the bucket, you got to keep this thing going." And of course, Gibson was like, "No, come on, man. You're not going to die anytime soon." Of course, he did. He's dead. And Mel Gibson apparently has been working on a script, and they are going to reboot the Lethal Weapon series. Now, for me,
you're a What Women Want fan?
No, that was a good movie.
Yeah, there it is.
That was a real good movie.
Yeah, it was.
He made some good movies. I mean, he's a good actor.
He's crazy.
Lethal Weapon, if I remember right, outside of Die Hard, I considered it for years the greatest action movie ever. Like, it is, I mean, that Lethal Weapon movie, I don't know that it started the cop buddy movie. When was the first cop buddy movie? I mean, that wasn't far from it, right? I mean, the 80s had, earlier it was like 48 Hours.
48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop are kind of cop buddy movies.
Yeah, but I mean, but he was
more of a cop menage a trois.
Exactly.
It's 48 Hours. Consensus says 48 Hours is often given the distinction of being the first film in the buddy cop genre.
Huh.
Nick Nolte.
And then not long after that, I think that was made in 85, 84?
That was in 82.
82, wow.
Damn.
So then 5 years after that, they make Lethal Weapon.
Was that Eddie Murphy's first movie?
I think
48 Hours?
I think it was his first out of SNL. I think so.
Ola Ray.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a love interest for Eddie in that movie.
Wasn't
Ola Ray.
She was in Michael Jackson's video.
Thriller.
Damn, Jack. Anything else you want to share about Ola Ray?
I just remember Ola.
Yeah.
Ola.
She was beautiful. Absolutely. Were did you ever see Lethal Weapon? I have to ask you, buddy, because you're in that realm where you may not have seen it.
I think I saw the fourth one with Jet Li. I saw that one.
You haven't
and
seen
I
it
remember the second one where he's got really puffy 80s hair.
Yeah. The first one is crazy good.
Oh, I remember her.
Yeah. The first one is very, very good. I think I saw them blow up the building down here in Orlando for Lethal Weapon 3, I think it was, or was it 4, Jack? Do you remember?
I forget which one it was.
It was 3.
I remember when they blew up the building.
Yeah, they blew up the building. I was actually downtown to watch them do that.
I snuck onto the set.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I was in a building like on the 27th floor, about 9 blocks away when they blew it. It pushed the window in the building in and it touched my nose. And I think it was 15 stories up. In a boardroom because my buddy's mom worked for the company,
right?
And we snuck into the boardroom and we're standing there with a panoramic view of the city. It's City Hall they blew up, right?
Yeah, it was the old City Hall.
The old City Hall. They blew up the City Hall, and I'm standing there with my buddy Jeff, and we have our noses right up against the window, like just real close to it. When the explosion went off, the concussion pushed the window in. And it touched my nose.
Wow!
It pushed that window in about a half an inch.
Lethal Weapon 3
Lethal Weapon
features
3,
the old Orlando City Hall being demolished.
We came around the corner as Mel Gibson was coming out of his trailer, and even at night, that man's blue eyes could literally light a street. And I was with an intern at the time, and I was like, listen, if you don't act like we're not, like we belong here,
Right,
as long as you act like we belong, we belong.
You can't fanboy out, though. I mean, because nobody on the set's allowed to do that.
Well, and you shouldn't, because, you see it all the time.
And you don't want to get
Wink,
screamed
wink,
at.
nudge, nudge.
You don't want to get screamed
We don't want to get arrested.
Yeah. God, were you with one of the stations then? Did you do it as a radio pro?
I was with the first station I started.
Was it a
at.
bit? Were you doing it as a bit, or are you just doing it as a fan?
Just was going to do it as a bit, see what I could find out, how much I could sneak on to the set and maybe interview someone or.
I wish Eddie Murphy would come back and do some of that stuff. And the crazy thing is, he still looks great. I mean, the last movie he did outside of an animated movie was that terrible remake of Coming to America, which was just a joke.
Well, he also did My Name is Dolomite.
Yeah.
On Netflix. That was actually pretty well received.
Was it really? I didn't see it. But I mean, for him to go in and reboot the Beverly Hills Cop or maybe 4 to 8 hours and kind of come back to that, well, nobody talked about it. Come on, man. Nobody talked about the Dolomite movie with Brady.
Yeah, I believe he was nominated for it.
Yeah, I think it was.
But nobody talked about it.
But that doesn't mean that it's good or bad.
But what I'm talking about is making an impact in the market. I mean, if you're making a movie nobody sees.
No, got to be the white man's market for Jim to pay attention.
No, it hasn't had nothing to do with that. Why would you bring that up, you dummy?
Oh, it's like.
And by the way, Eddie Murphy's market is a white man market. I got bad news for you.
Well, no, it was all markets.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's doing Dolomite. That is a secondary character from the '60s in the blaxploitation. The blaxploitation films.
Yes, yeah.
Did you ever see the Dolomite thing?
I love him as Donkey.
I think I watched like the first hour of it, and then I had to go somewhere.
Do you guys remember Billy Jack? That's another like character they could bring back. And I mean, and why?
You just remember things Jim liked as a kid.
No.
Hey, let's bring that back.
No, all action movies that you could actually reboot because of rebooting Lethal Weapon. I mean, Billy Jack was the only Native American like badass hero I think we ever had on film, right?
I don't think they're rebooting Lethal Weapon.
They're not rebooting it, but we get another one. When was the last one?
4.
Was it Lethal Weapon 4?
Yeah,
How long ago was that?
That was a while ago.
20 years?
It was a while ago. But this one's the 5th one.
They could do a prequel with that too, because they pick it up. When they pick it up, he's already kind of a burnt out, cop detective kind of guy. They could go before that and tell the story of how he even turned into crazy ass Riggs.
I think this weekend we have the new Ghostbuster movie opening in theaters.
Really?
Yeah. Where it takes off, where it actually looks really good. I think this one looks a hell of a lot better than the all-female cast of Ghostbusters. Has a lot better storyline.
Is this the one that is Dan Levy's in it? Eugene Levy's son? No, he's in S's Creek, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen him in this one.
The Ghostbusters one?
Yeah.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, exactly. Paul Rudd.
Sexiest man alive.
Somebody says that Beverly Hills Cop 4 is being made right now by Netflix. But is Eddie Murphy involved with it?
I think it might be part of his Netflix deal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Man, I think, he has, I'm telling you, the 48 hours. I know they did another 48 hours. There are 2 of them. The second one wasn't all that good, but they could reboot that, man. I mean, Eddie Murphy, in my opinion, still has plenty of value in the box office as the 80s Eddie Murphy, the one that like guys our age remember, not the Shrek Eddie Murphy or the Haunted House Eddie Murphy.
Hey.
The 48 Hours Beverly Hills Cop Eddie Murphy.
Shrek Eddie Murphy made a lot of money.
Shrek Eddie Murphy made all the money.
Dr. Dolittle made a lot of money.
Yeah, there's no question that dude made a lot of money.
But I mean, more eyes are on those.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's no question. But like for me to see him do his thing, like seeing him in Beverly Hills Cop in 48 Hours, like that's what that's what guys my age remember.
See, yeah, that's the thing. That's not his childhood.
Right.
Of when he was good. Eddie Murphy net worth, what do you got?
Oh man, it's a whole bunch.
700 million.
Oh God, that's a really good guess. I don't know if it's that hot. What do you think, Ross?
I'm going 580.
Just remember, he's got like a lot of kids.
Well, he's also been married like 4 times too, right?
Yeah, are they that expensive?
Buddy,
Ross,
you should get a divorce. You should get a divorce. They're fun.
I think it was kids he didn't know were that expensive, right?
And cheap.
Well, in some cases.
You know what, Jack? Man, you throw a wrench in my machine there, buddy.
Yeah. Go low.
I'll say 330.
200 million.
What?
Poor guy.
But he's been more active than Mel Gibson.
Yeah, and the thing is with me is I would think that, I mean, if he didn't make deals, because that Disney stuff is money in the bank. That stuff plays for eons. It's not like some movie you buy the DVD of and watch once every 6 years. Man, these Disney movies live in pepper. Oh, man.
Oh, go for it. I believe in you. I believe in you.
You can do it. You can do it.
Come on.
Perpetuity.
Yay!
We should not be doing that. We should not be reveling in the fact that I say a word correctly.
Well, it's not just any word. It's in
Whoa! Take your time.
Perpetuity.
Very good. Ross,
It's one of those words that you don't say it a lot.
And you don't say it fast.
If you're a woer in this room, you're saying the word. Oh, you woed.
Oh, you woed.
No, you woed.
Come on, Ross.
You can't woe harder.
Say perpetuity.
Perpetuity.
Very good, Jack.
Hey!
Didn't I just say it?
Say it now.
Perpetuity.
Yeah, very good.
Ross, say it now.
Perpetuity.
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 There we go.
Show title.
Perpetuity times 4.
No chance I was going to say it correctly if it wasn't for Jack saying it.
We know.
I know. And you woed woer than anybody.
I didn't woe.
You
There was
woed.
I listen.
You're 10 feet from me. I can see you woe.
There was no woe. Check the tapes.
There is no tape, dummy.
There is
We're
some
in a digital
tapes.
world.
Check the tapes.
There's no tape. It's ones and zeros. You should know.
They were running through the 6 with their woes.
No,
I was not woeing.
You had that one woe.
I may have wooed.
No, that's just as bad.
That is different.
A woe and a woo are the same in that context, buddy.
Oh, is it?
Nah, I was saying woo.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what you were doing.
Yeah, I
like
stubbed,
you saw a cute puppy.
yeah. Oh. I stubbed a toe or something. They were celebrating your demise. Big difference.
Don't you start something you can't finish.
Listen, nobody
I didn't even start it.
Nobody in this room celebrates the demise like Jack. So I know he's the lead woer. There you go.
They're the woers.
He's the lead woer. You got to play Black Rob. You got to play Black Rob when we come back. All right, 407-916-1041. Trivia is up next. Load them up.
We have a prize. Get on board at 407-916-1041. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is brought to you by Cento Family Moving and Storage. That's CENTO moving.com.
This is Chris Broussard. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Nomi Health.
Kyle Shanahan continued his dominance over the Ram coach Sean McVay after the Rams put up a dud on Monday night. McVay wants to move the ball up and down the field, lots of points, quick strikes, and deception. Shanahan, though, loves to pound the rock, control the clock, which takes McVay out of his comfort zone. Kyle's now 6-3 all-time against McVay and proven to be his kryptonite. I'm Colin Cowherd.
Nomi Health is now providing same-day COVID-19 testing in Orlando. Quick and convenient drive-through testing is available with no out-of-pocket cost. To register and find the site near you, visit nomihealth.com/FL. That's nomihealth.com/FL. Get tested today with Nomi Health.
Spectrum Business is proud to support small businesses with the best internet and phone services at the best value. But we want to do more. So now, for a limited time, get 1 month of services for free. That's right, 1 month on us. Get 200 megabit per second internet and business phone, and even TV, all free for 1 month, plus free installation. Call 855-757-4544 or visit spectrum.com/business today. Restrictions apply.
Remember when that hurricane took out my lanai?
You mean sunroom?
Same thing. My AAA insurance agent helped make sure I had the right home and auto coverage, so we rebuilt it.
Seriously? Insurance through AAA?
Seriously. I saved over $800 on both home and auto together. And my new lanai is beautiful.
Seriously? You're still calling it a lanai?
The home and auto insurance bundle through AAA. Serious coverage, serious savings. Learn more at AAA.com/seriously. Discounts and savings opportunities subject to eligibility. Savings amounts may vary. Insurance underwritten by Auto Club Insurance Company of Florida.
I am the great American race. Part hallowed ground, part campground. A fans start your season weekend that never ends. I am a history book written in rubber, signed by Smuck, and engraved in metal. I am the Daytona 500. I am NASCAR. The Daytona 500, February 20th. Secure your seats now at Daytona500.com.
Every morning starts with possibility. The possibility that in an instant, everything can change.
We begin with breaking news this morning.
Each hour.
Tracking that severe weather threat back to our west.
Each minute.
Crash causing some major delays, so a heads up.
Each detail becomes more important.
Orange County leaders are looking at a new plan.
Join Jason, Meredith, Kellyanne, and Jacqueline for West 2 News Sunrise. Weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m. Local, live, late breaking.
Okay, let's try some word association.
Go.
NBC Tuesday.
3, as in 3 amazing shows.
The Voice.
11, America votes and we find out who moves on to the top 11. Can't wait.
La Brea.
Answers. Tonight we finally learn how Gavin is connected to 10,000 BC and it's mind-blowing.
New Amsterdam.
Oh, easy. Dr. Max. Also emotional, inspiring, and did I mention Dr. Max?
The Voice, La Brea, and New Amsterdam.
With Dr. Max.
All new tonight on NBC.
Starting at 8 on West 2, followed by West 2 News at 11.
To build a better tomorrow, we're making a bold new energy commitment to transform the energy grid, preventing thousands of outages, to add more renewables and advanced technologies like solar and wind as we drive toward net zero carbon, all while keeping the energy you depend on reliable and affordable. We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
Paid for by Duke Energy shareholders. Do your pets have the same energy they used to? Do they have problems with itching, scratching, a dull coat, or goopy ears? Then your pets need Dinovite.
DINOVITE.com.
For over 20 years, pet owners have trusted Dinovite to supplement their pet's diet.
We started Dinovite, and in our first stock, we noticed a difference.
Dinovite is an all-natural daily supplement made from whole foods that help support your pet's immune system, digestion, skin, and coat.
Within 3 weeks, he's not scratching and itching, and he's an all-around happier dog.
Today's commercial pet foods are processed at high temperatures, which bakes out all the essential goodness. These processed foods can lack the essential vitamins, enzymes, and probiotics that contribute to overall good health. Adding a scoop of Dinovite to your pet's food bowl is the answer.
If you love your pets as much as I do, you'll want to do what's best for them to live long, healthy, happy lives.
I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. All 4 of them are on the Dinovite.
You won't believe how happy your dog will be.
DINOVITE.com.
Fence Outlet's Fence in a Box saves you money on a gorgeous aluminum fence for as low as $2,571. Get all the materials to complete an average backyard of 120 feet with a gate included. They make it so easy. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Hey, Orlando remodeling pros. Target the jobs you want most with the Houzz Pro Advertising and Lead Gen program. That's HOUZZ Pro. More than 65 million homeowners are using Houzz to ensure their renovation project turns out right. So put your business in front of them today. Choose the budgets, services, and zip codes you want most, and let Houzz Pro connect you. So go to Houzz Pro. That's HOUZZ Pro to start growing your business the smarter way today.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Find out just how much you can save on your monthly mortgage payments at rpfunding.com. I'm Robert Palmer, and I want to help you save thousands by refinancing your home loan and letting me pay your closing costs. Rates this low can't last forever, so lock in today. NMLS 70168, Equal Housing.
In the time before AT&T Fiber Internet.
Shame! Shame! Shame!
What did you do, love?
I ran out of internet data.
And they're making you shame walk.
No, it's just how I feel. Shame! Shame!
In the time after AT&T Fiber Internet.
Nice to have unlimited internet data, right?
Right. The dawn of a better internet era with AT&T Fiber.
Limited availability in select areas. Check eligibility at att.com/getfiber. Restrictions apply.
I like to keep things easy and simple, and homeloansradio.com was so for me. All I had to do was click apply now on homeloansradio.com, and I got a mortgage super fast. Don actually closed on my house in 16 days, and I loved working with him, and you will too. homeloansradio.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by RC Hill Mitsubishi, Highway 1792 in DeLand.
Dangling the proverbial carrot since 1993. Whatever the hell that means. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 1041. Powered by Hanajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Yeah, I want you to tell me another radio show that plays Black Rob as a rejoin. Anywhere in Orlando, any format.
Oh, big time fan.
Thank you, Jack. Just picked out my song to drive to.
There you go. 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Welcome back. I am Jim. Jack and Deb are right there. Let's get into that sauce jar and see what the hell is going on. What?
You wanted to say woke.
No, I did not. You guys, I gotta tell you, you guys think you know more than you know. You guys should put yourself in check.
It really sounded
the two
like
of you should put yourself in check a little bit.
Why are you, every time you come down on him, you group me in with
Because you're
him.
in the room and you're the one who teaches him to be this jackass. That's exactly why.
God, it's like listening to mom and dad fight over your younger brother. Fine, just keep encouraging him.
Well, just like mom and dad, I have a prize to make everybody love each other again.
Who do you love more?
Oh, that was
Who do I love more?
Yeah.
Right here, right now, in front of the judge, for perpetuity. I'm gonna say myself. Get myself out of this thing. Really sounded like you were about to say woke. I also have a pair of tickets to the Orlando Science Center. That's right. Orlando Science Center is Central Florida's award-winning hands-on science museum. For more than 60 years, their exhibits and programming have brought science to life for not just residents of Central Florida, but also visitors from around our great big world. That is your sauce jar, which is brought to you by
Cento Family Moving and Storage. Go local with your move. It can be local.
Go loco, S.A.
Or you could be local, Bobby, or long distance, residential or commercial. Mention the Jim Colbert Show. That will get you a discount. So easy. Book them today at centomoving.com. That's CENTO moving.com. Jim, back to you.
Thanks so much, Deb. Ross, who goes first today, buddy?
You know, guys, let's welcome Carl.
Carl.
On line 2.
Carl, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How about you guys?
Good, man. Want to play a little game with us?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Want to play a game?
He says he does, so let's do it for sure, Carl. All right, buddy, got an easy game here for you. A question, 4 answers. One of them is not true. All you have to do is find the lie here, and I will send you to the sauce jar. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
All right.
Hope I'm not a loser.
On this day, in 1871, the National Rifle Association, a.k.a. the NRA, was born. Here are 3 fun facts about the NRA and 1 lie I could hit from 50 yards away with one eye closed. Number 1, the NRA is the oldest civil rights organization in the U.S. Number 2, until 1966, being in any branch of the U.S. military automatically enrolled you into the NRA. Number 3, the first leader of the NRA, Ambrose Burnside, had unique facial hair, and that's where we get sideburns. And lastly, Whoopi Goldberg is a member of the NRA. Which of those is a lie?
Oh, man. Let's go with number 3.
Number 3 is true. The first leader of the NRA is a guy named Ambrose Burnside. He had unique facial hair, and that's where we get sideburns from.
You're a loser.
Oh, that's
Jack.
That's all he didn't want to be.
Not me. That was you, Deb.
Yeah, Deb, you said that.
Ross?
Months ago. Let's welcome Mike on line 3.
Mike, how you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna shank your tires.
Doing well.
All right, man,
Too
find the
late.
lie here. We're talking about the NRA, National Rifle Association. Number 1, the NRA is the oldest civil rights organization in the U.S. Number 2, until 1966, being in any branch of the U.S. military automatically enrolled you into the NRA. And lastly, Whoopi Goldberg is a member of the NRA.
Wow, that last one sounds like it would be false, but I'm going to say number 1.
Number 1 is true. The NRA is the oldest civil rights organization in the U.S.
You're a loser.
Oh,
Damn
God.
it, Jack.
It's you, Deb.
All right, fine,
And
loser.
the funny thing is, much like the Mexico, you say it exactly the same way every time. It's amazing. Who's next, Ross?
Let's welcome Judy.
Very nice, Judy. Judy, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing wonderful. Find the lie here. We're talking about the NRA. You got a 50-50 shot here. Number 1, until 1966, being in any branch of the U.S. military automatically enrolled you into the NRA. And lastly, Whoopi Goldberg is a member of the NRA.
I'm going to say that the one about the military is not true.
That's the one. You're a winner.
Oh, my gosh. Are you serious? Because my dad was in the military. He was in the NRA, but I remember him having to fill out paperwork.
Yeah.
See,
to
so
renew and everything.
wasn't a stab in the dark, Jimmy.
No, it was great. I mean, I'm super happy you won. Thanks, Judy. We appreciate you playing. Matter of fact, my daughter is in the military and does not own a gun, does not want a gun. And by the way, I think it's even more difficult if you're in the military to get a gun.
Really?
I think so. I think you should. If I remembered her talking to me about it, she goes, "Yeah, you would think that it would be easy, but it's not that way. It's not that way at all." Actually, I always thought that they would have easier travel as well, but they have to go through the same exact travel. They don't even get complimentary TSA, I don't believe, or a pre-check. I don't think they do that. I think they have to go through the exact same process.
Well, that made the most sense to me that if you were a member of any of the military branches, you'd be automatically signed up.
Well, that's why I wrote it. I was trying to fool everybody. You know? Whoopi Goldberg is a member of the NRA. A couple other things you may not know before we get to Ross thoughts. After the assassination of President Kennedy with a mail-order rifle, the NRA lobbied to ban guns by mail.
The last time they have ever lobbied to ban anything with firearms.
Number 2, Pew Research shows that gun owners are more politically engaged at all levels. Local, local, state, and federal. If you're a gun owner, you are 37% more likely to be involved, write a letter, go to a rally, vote more than any other person. NRA,
they've done a really good job at using fear to drive that. You don't want to lose your right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, you got to stand up for it.
The NRA has a history of standing up for civil rights. In 1960 in Monroe, North Carolina, the NRA trained a group of black citizens for the proper use of a firearm, and that group successfully defended themselves against a KKK incursion with no one losing their life, by the way.
Get them, boys!
There you go. So there you go, a little bit on the NRA. Today is the day of their founding. Ross, what's coming up for thoughts?
There's no easy way to say this, but there is a man
Perpetuity.
that my
Perspicity.
there's a man that I'm pretty sure my girl wants to be with.
Whoa, dude, what?
What?
That's a bomb. What's
Like
going on?
other than you?
No, what's going on?
Other
Sir?
than me.
What are you talking about?
We've talked about it a little bit, and I'm picking up on this tone. There's some things
Like an open relationship thing, dude?
No.
I mean, I don't think it's an open.
Does she want to have keys in a bowl?
No, it's just like I can tell that she wants to be with somebody else when she says, when she's not referring to me and she says, I would do that man so hard. I think something's up.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Till it fell off?
All right, 407-916-1041. Ross Thoughts next. Stay tuned.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center, the lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry.
Northbound travel on 417 at a standstill due to this crash. It's blocking the center lane now between Narcoossee Road and Dowden Road, so the left and right lanes are able to get by. A very slow ride here. Avoid it for now. Westbound travel on I-4, very heavy between Lee Road and Ivanhoe Boulevard, and also between US 192 and Osceola Polk Line Road. The 408 is still up to speed, as well as the Beach Line at this time. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Get back to visiting new and exciting places across the U.S. on Amtrak. It isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Without busy airports or cramped car rides, with no middle seats, extra legroom, and even private rooms. Book now at Amtrak.com. Adventurous journeys, just an Amtrak away.
When you're born and brought up in this community, the achievements of one are the achievements of all. Solis Health Plans is now a 4-star rated Medicare Advantage plan, securing a bright future for this health plan from its inception. Thank you for the trust and for the support of choosing a local plan, made and managed by your neighbors. Thanks to you, Solis Health Plans is the only local first-year rated plan to earn 4 stars. Know that with Solis, we keep going. At Solis, we strive for more. Call now, 1-833-33-SOLIS, 1-833-33-SOLIS, and join a health plan that is deeply grateful. Solis Health Plans, your local new 4-star plan. 1-833-33-SOLIS, 1-833-33-SOLIS.
Fence Outlet has the largest selection of fencing options in the state with over 400,000 square feet of showroom and warehouse space. Get 0% financing for 12 months for your gorgeous new fence. Book your appointment online today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And for the first time ever, ask how to get 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. That's more speed and you'll save hundreds over AT&T. Plus, ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Ends 11/21/21. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second to AT&T 500 megabits per second, each with 1 unlimited mobile line for a year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
McDonald's fries are so crispy and golden on the outside, yet so fluffy and warm on the inside, the only question is what to pair them with. A classic McDouble topped with a single slice of melty American cheese, or maybe a crispy McChicken served on a perfectly toasted bun. Every day, you can drive through and choose one to bundle with small fries for just $3.39. Whether you eat them first or save them for later, fries always come in a McDonald's bundle for $3.39. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Getting a job at McDonald's means getting a job combo that fits you, like flexible scheduling with a side of working close to home, or feeling appreciated with a side of hours that work for you. So what's your job combo? Apply today at careers.mcdonalds.com. Get the right mix of great pay and great benefits, like employee meals and paid time off. Full-time positions are available too. Jobs you apply for may be in a restaurant owned by a franchisee, not McDonald's. Franchisees are responsible for all employment at their restaurants.
Do your pets have the same energy they used to? Do they have problems with itching, scratching, a dull coat, or goopy ears? Then your pets need Dinovite.
DINOVITE.com.
For over 20 years, pet owners have trusted Dinovite to supplement their pet's diet.
We started Dinovite, and in our first box, we noticed a difference.
Dinovite is an all-natural daily supplement made from whole foods that help support your pet's immune system, digestion, skin, and coat.
Within 3 weeks, he's not scratching and itching, and he's an all-around happier dog.
Today's commercial pet foods are processed at high temperatures, which bakes out all the essential goodness. These processed foods can lack the essential vitamins, enzymes, and probiotics that contribute to overall good health. Adding a scoop of Dinovite to your pet's food bowl is the answer.
If you love your pets as much as I do, you'll want to do what's best for them to live long, healthy, happy lives. I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. All 4 of them are on the Dinovite.
You won't believe how happy your dog will be.
DINOVITE.com.
Home.
Sure, it's your furniture, electronics, and appliances, but at Cons Home Plus, we know it's that plus a whole lot more. We call it living the plus life, which means a huge selection of top brands for every room in your home. Plus, finding the best deals on in-stock products with next-day delivery options. And personalized financing, that's a huge plus. It's all about discovering life's added value. Living the plus life begins at Cons Home Plus. So what are you waiting for? It's Black Friday all month long, only at Cons Home Plus. Open in Orlando, Orange City, and Ocala.
I want to break free.
Ready to break free? Norwegian Cruise Line's greatest deal ever is here. Book today and enjoy 70% off the second guest. Plus, receive 7 free offers, including free open bar, free specialty dining, free air for second guests, and much more. Up to $4,250 in value. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Offer ends soon. Norwegian Cruise Line. Sail safe, feel free. Ships registry, the Bahamas and USA. Restrictions apply.
This hour of Real Radio 104.1 brought to you by Moses DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm.
At LensCrafters, we value expertly tailored eye care, provide state-of-the-art eye exams, offer a wide assortment of designer brands, and high-quality lenses. Because everything we do at LensCrafters is for every sight that makes your life special. We offer 50% off lenses with frame purchase. Shop in-store and online. Book your annual eye exam now on lenscrafters.com. LensCrafters, because sight. Eye exams available at the independent doctor of optometry at or next to LensCrafters. Doctors in some states are employed by LensCrafters. Offer valid through November 28th. See associate for details.
Any legal issue, Kramer Law, onefirmforlife.com. Offices Altamont Springs.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the personal injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studio. Car accidents, other injuries, call pound 546 from your cell or visit whenyouneedus.com. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Text the nationwide keyword DEPOSIT, 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 to the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's deposit, to the number 200-200. Good luck.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Your keyword is deposit. Text that to 200-200 for your shot to win $1,000. Again, 6 o'clock keyword is deposit, DEPOSIT. Good luck. I want you to win that $1,000 for sure. Welcome back. I am Jim. Deb and Jack are here with me as well, and it's time for some Ross thoughts.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's also sad.
Sometimes.
They is sad.
It's Ross.
Oh.
Spelled like sauce.
Just gonna mope.
It's Ross Thoughts.
I'm just gonna...
Good boy.
I'm just gonna mope and frown.
I would too.
Because there's one thing that I don't know about you guys, but I don't like it when your significant other is very public about what she would do to another man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a game changer, right?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, maybe in some sense, I'm like, that's a deal breaker, right?
What,
I mean,
it bums me out.
You have asked this woman to marry you.
Yeah, and she's over here talking.
And she said yes.
Yeah, okay. That I don't know if I appreciate that tone on the yes. I could have been taken a lot of different ways, and I think by different ways, I mean one and negatively.
Whoa.
Don't woe me. You don't woe a woo.
Oh.
Are you woeing my woo?
He sounds a little aggressive over there.
I am, because...
I got to cut some slack as the old lady stepping out.
Yeah, the old ball and chain.
Oh, boy.
Oh, maybe that's why she stepped out.
That's what you're going to call her now, though, Deb. I mean...
Well, the ball and chain...
Could you imagine if your man said, oh, by the way, I'd like to wreck this? Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what I thought. Whoa.
She would do... And
Whoa.
it's not even a guy that I've met, which I guess is ideal.
Well,
yeah, that is
this?
ideal.
Yeah, who is this guy?
Where did
Cross
she...
Jim Colbert's name off the list.
More importantly, where did she meet this guy?
Who is he?
She's never met him.
Well,
I don't know what you're doing then. I don't know what's going on.
It's John Hamm.
Oh.
The actor?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
When did she meet? She did...
See, listen to what Deb just said. Oh, well.
It's John Hamm, Jimmy.
John Hamm the lead actor in Mad Men?
Yeah.
Right?
He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He was in Bridesmaids.
I think he's kind of ugly.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't think he looks good in his really
perfect
nice
hair,
suit,
and smile,
and his stupid,
kind of
stupid eyes.
Great actor,
He's got
respected.
eyes that are stupid, Jim.
Yeah.
Hey,
I didn't like it. She was quite open and transparent about how she would play a rousing game of Squid Game if at the end was John Hamm.
Wow, really?
She would compete in the damn Hunger Games
To death.
To death.
The answer is death or John Hamm.
She would go ham on John Hamm.
Ham on ham is no way to have your girl.
I know.
That is no way for your woman to be.
I don't know.
And I'm over here talking to her about hey, Christmas is right around the corner.
Uh-huh.
And I asked her, I said, what are some of the things that you kind of, would want?
Did she say John's ham?
She said even worse. Because I could probably find some farmer's market, product from some guy named John who's selling ham and it's honey baked. And I'd be like, I've got you John's ham.
Yay.
Look at that. I know you're a vegan. So, but I got what you wanted.
Yeah.
But no, she asked me for a John Hamm autograph.
Really?
It's like that.
And let me tell you something. You know what the scary part of it is? I mean, it's not like your woman wouldn't have a shot at John Hamm.
What are you talking about?
Your girl's a really good looking girl. It's not like John Hamm wouldn't take a second look. I mean,
Are you on her side or mine?
Look, I'm not going to pick a side here.
You're picking a side by saying John Hamm would definitely sweep Olivia off of her feet.
Don't you remember that Jimmy has experience with this?
Yeah. What I'm saying is that you can't rule that out as a possibility because you have it's not like John Hamm is not going to look at your girl and go, oh, yeah, she's some rando. She's going to second take your girl.
It's just like Jim Colbert's other half.
It's like Blake Griffin.
Don't you say his name.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Don't you say his name.
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
Didn't she have a really steamy dream? No, you had the steamy.
Jimmy had the steamy dream about Blake Griffin.
She got up and left the apartment with him, right?
Your dream with Blake Griffin was you watching?
We don't even know what color crayon he is.
You got cucked by Blake Griffin, bro?
He did.
In a dream?
You know this.
I do, but I don't remember you watching.
No, I didn't watch. You said I watched. Did you just say that?
You just agreed.
I did not agree to that.
Are you going to moonwalk it back?
Whoa.
Woo.
Whoa. John Hamm, not married.
What are you doing, Jack?
Oh, my God.
I'm looking up.
Hold on. Net worth. Net worth, Jackie.
Oh, net worth.
Net worth, Jackie. Net worth, Jackie.
Net worth, John Hamm. She can't even date. She can't go on a date with John Hamm.
Why
She's
not?
a vegan. She's a vegan. She can't do anything with Ham.
She cannot have her last name being Ham.
She
That's
can't
funny.
have the last name Ham.
Let's see. He was born in 71.
Okay.
71.
It's a modest net worth.
Yeah, he's 50. I mean, that's not. Listen,
It's
man.
old for Olivia.
Well,
No, it's
DiCaprio is dating chicks who are like 26.
And that's kind
And
of.
by the way, and your girl looks 26.
So what's his net worth again?
$40 million.
Oh,
That's not good. That's not a lot.
She's not
That's
gonna.
stupid.
She will be caught with a player like that.
I
mean,
cool. I've got bigger
But-
shoulders than Ross. I'm John Hamm.
He's going to be in the upcoming Top Gun movie.
Oh
so
my God.
That'll add to his.
Ham and goose.
No, it's not going to be. What role is he playing? Don't get invested.
Hogging the ham?
He's going to be in the Top Gun?
Yeah.
What role is he playing? That's interesting. He's got to be some kind of a general or whatever.
I know what role Olivia wants to be playing in the part of Top Gun.
Yeah,
You should be
top.
or bottom. You should get her a cameo from John Hamm where he wishes her a Merry Christmas.
I'm not.
Perfect. Brilliant idea.
Isn't
that's a
that a
great
great
idea.
idea? Thank you, texting sir.
How much is a cameo from John Hamra?
Not-
Oh, let's go.
Jack.
Let's check.
Not one of my dollars
Oh.
is going towards
Find
a
out how much
John
it is.
Hamm cameo.
Find out how
Okay.
much it is, Bradshaw, because I got dollars that could go toward.
I
No,
do too.
I do not want this man in my house in any shape or form. Digital, physical.
Oh, look at there! Look, all of a sudden, when the things are flipped here.
I'm not having dreams about John Hamm, doing work.
Yeah, but
Did I
you
just
had
compliment him?
You had a lot.
I think I just complimented him.
You had a lot of fun at my expense when the Blake Griffin thing hit, and all of a sudden now the tables are turned, and you don't know what the f to do.
I don't like it. I don't like.
Oh, this is a bummer, man. You can't find him on Cameo.
Yeah, I don't, John Hamm, but how about Gilbert Gottfried?
Oh, no. Look on.
Yeah, that's more like it.
No. Look on Hameo.
No, I'm not. He's not going to. I think she would enjoy Gilbert Gottfried.
She's not going to enjoy Gilbert.
How about Kevin Sorbo?
Yeah,
no.
Good-looking girls do not bang dudes who were animated parrots. It's a rule.
Oh,
They
I
don't
got
even
one
hog
for
'em.
you. $79. Big Ed from 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh, no neck Ed?
Yep.
He's
No
a
neck
player.
Ed.
Not no neck.
Why couldn't she
He looks
just...
like a weeble wobble.
He's
Why-
more like a John Cram.
Why couldn't she just be a fan of No Neck Ed?
Oh, John.
And I would be like really secure.
Jimmy, wait.
John Cram.
And it's not John Cram. No cramming is happening with Mr. Ham. There's no hamming of the cramming of the ham.
Maybe that's the problem.
The old ham cram.
He's not slamming ham. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
cramming ham. He's not flim-flamming ham.
Wham bam ham you man.
No, it's no wham bam. Thank you, ham.
Get her a hamogram.
There's no hamagram. I don't. I try to like fight fire with fire, and I was like, I mean, I would do Scarlett Johansson, and she was like, yeah, sure, yeah, that would happen. I'm like, what are you doing?
She's banging a real comedian.
Yeah, like I don't understand how I go ahead, I hear about this John Hamm addiction, and then I bring up like, yeah, I like Scarlett, and she's like, and like that would ever happen.
That's my point going back earlier. Like, she even knows.
Right. She doesn't know.
She knows that she has a shot at ham.
She's confident, but not that confident, right?
She'll go spam for ham.
Jack, you are being silent. I need you.
Jack, go to eBay and tell me how much anything autographed by John Hamm is.
On it.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely Google John Hamm and gray sweatpants.
How about this? See if we can find an unopened condom signed by him.
No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Why are you looking at sweatpants photos? You trying to peep on a hog or something? What are you doing?
Don't say peep a hog. What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know what she's doing.
Talked about that earlier. It was very derisive.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Deb,
They're hog peeping, Jim.
John Hamm, hand signed, 8x10.
No, Jim, no!
Oh my God!
No!
You don't want that guy near your
You're
girl.
hog peeping.
Those sweatpants are telling a story that cannot be untold.
I can wear sweatpants.
Bro, you can't wear them like
Not
that.
like this.
I
You
can
can't.
do that.
You cannot.
It would need popsicle sticks and some tape, but you might.
What are you talking? I don't need a structure to need some sweatpants action.
If you saw these photos, you would.
I don't need a bridge. I don't need engineering. I think that, I look all right in sweatpants.
Brother, that's some Pepperidge Farm action happening right there, buddy. My man can bring the ham. Holy moly,
Is
dude.
that a ham hock in your pocket?
Listen, man, if I was rolling like that, I wouldn't even own jeans. It would be sweatpants only. Oh my!
Another one?
In jeans, you can see it.
He has another one? You're only supposed to have one, Deb.
It looks like he has one tied to another one.
Yeah.
So she wants
trying to escape.
Oh my
What I was trying to
God.
get
Let
at.
it out.
That thing is.
Let it out.
It doesn't have
Poor
a choice.
thing, it's trying to breathe.
She wanted to get this John Hamm autograph.
Well, he's got the ham.
And I think I'm going to return like a boudoir shoot of myself.
Oh my God. It's like you guys are
Jack, why are you laughing?
It's like
Why'd you do that?
You guys are playing war, and she has all the guns.
Oh no! Oh my God!
I'm going boudoir shoot for Christmas.
Why are you torturing her?
I'm not torturing her.
It's not going to have the same vibe, buddy.
She sees it live.
Can you wreck sweatpants like that?
I haven't.
Can you rep sweatpants like that?
I have not hog peeped this photo.
I'll keep it up here on my phone. Oh yes. Sorry.
Look, it's what was that? That was
Listen, it is. Listen,
she just Ferris Bueller. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I'm going boudoir shoot. I really hope she likes her boudoir shoot for Christmas and not a John Hamm autograph.
So okay, so the boudoir shoot is just going to be you in suggestive poses in different states of undress.
Ross dude.
Ross just saw the
bro. I just hog peeped John Hamm.
That's what we call a boar's head.
Usually you have to have Led Zeppelin shots for like.
Well, I got to learn how to lie better. I can do that. That's me. That's eye for an eye.
Oh, brother.
We're
I feel bad
basically
for you.
the same person.
And here's the thing. In that picture, you can see both of his arms. I mean, it's not that.
But one does look like a baby's arm with an apple in it.
Yeah.
I just, boudoir shoot.
Oh, man.
I hope she enjoys it. A whole lot
This
of...
is you laying on the bed, suggestively, maybe with your butt forward toward the camera looking back.
Yeah,
as if you're a naughty little boy.
Coiling a corded phone as if I'm about to say, oh, Chachi.
Right.
Which I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know.
The name of the show today is Oh Chachi.
I forgot what show that's from.
Joni Loves Chachi.
Joni Loves
Happy
Chachi.
Days, I think, right?
Yeah, I think it's Happy Days.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope she enjoys her boudoir shoot because there's no
She's
John
gonna,
Hamm.
listen, she is now starring in Hammy Days.
It's not good. Those are your Ross thoughts. I'm out. Boudoir shoot, peace.
So are those sweatpants.
I'm sure she already knows about the sweatpants photos.
Oh, I'm sure she has that in her wallet.
I'm sure she puts the sweat in sweatpants photos.
That
may be her screensaver.
I just texted her,
All
so
right.
she's got it now.
407-916-1041. Back in a second with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Hang loose.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7. It's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by Gringos Locos and SecuredRoofingAndRestoration.com. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James, Miguel, Mikey, and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center. Car crash? Call Clausman Law.
Traffic still at a standstill heading north on 417 from this crash, taking up the center lane between Arcousie Road and Dowden Road. Avoid this area for now. We're still seeing heavy traffic westbound on I-4 between Lee Road and Ivanhoe Boulevard, and also between US 192 and Osceola Polkline Road. Eastbound delays building between the Turnpike and OBT as well. The 408 still up to speed. See traffic problems, call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by OrlandoJobs.com. Hello, job seekers. Get ready to meet over 125 employers and 7,500 jobs at Orlando's largest hiring event ever. Happens November 19th at the Amway Center. Find an outstanding job at fantastic pay. Meet your next employer face-to-face. Register now at OrlandoJobs.com.
When it comes to power, trust the source. SolarSource.com.
I am the great American race. Part hallowed ground, part campground. A fan start your season weekend that never ends. I am a history book written in rubber, signed by Smoke, and engraved in metal. I am the Daytona 500. I am NASCAR. The Daytona 500, February 20th. Secure your seats now at Daytona500.com.
My mortgage rate is 2.75%, thanks to Don, that mortgage guy from HomeLoansRadio.com. And if you're sitting at a 3, 4, or a 5, you're out of your mind. Right now, go to HomeLoansRadio.com. Just hit apply now, and it will change your life. HomeLoansRadio.com with that mortgage guy, Don. Do it today.
Cento Family Moving and Storage is Central Florida's trusted source for local and long-distance moving. From packing to delivery, Cento Moving is fully licensed and insured to provide a seamless moving experience so you can enjoy your new home in no time. Get a quote today at CentoMoving.com. Forget the stress, move with the best.
If you're even thinking about renovating, you have to check out the Houzz website and app. That's Houzz. More than 65 million people are using Houzz because it's the best way to keep your project on budget. Why? When you hire a pro on Houzz, they can use Houzz tools to give you a detailed estimate and financial dashboard where you can see and approve any changes in real time. So for remodeling made easy, just go to Houzz. That's Houzz. And find a local pro to give you a great home and a great experience.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. When choosing a health plan, everything's important. Like knowing that when I go to my doctor visits, whether primary or specialist, I don't have a copay. That's peace of mind. Solis Health Plans gives me that. Also, knowing that with Solis, I have the benefit of obtaining up to $1,200 per year in OTC products. That's a relief. Yes, with Solis Health Plans, you get up to $1,200 a year in OTC products, brand name products, real quality. Solis also has the benefits you're looking for: transportation to doctor visits, hearing, vision, dental, and much more, like mental health programs to address the indirect effects of COVID-19. It's time for you to become a member so that you can have the peace of mind of knowing that with Solis, you're with a health plan that truly responds because they're local. Call now and join a local health plan that makes a difference at 1-833-33-SOLIS. 1-833-33-SOLIS. Solis Health Plans. Amazing healthcare just around the corner.
This month, Wawa Free Coffee Tuesdays are all about you. That's right, you. Wawa wants to thank you for being you with any size hot or handcrafted iced coffee. All you have to do is sign up for Wawa Rewards. And with a free Wawa coffee in hand on Tuesdays, you can continue to be the most awesome version of you can be. Free Coffee Tuesdays for rewards members. Good morning start at Wawa. It's time for Smooth Morning Hacks with Marvin.
To save time in the morning, brush your teeth in the shower.
Or you could just wake up to your favorites at Wawa. From fresh coffee to delicious baked goods to savory sizzlies, Wawa has the things to ensure your morning goes smoothly. And right now, you can get any Sizzly breakfast sandwich or Sizzly burrito, now just 2 for $4. Good morning start at Wawa.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Need to turn your home equity into cash? This is Robert Palmer, and home values are at an all-time high. Smart homeowners are accessing home equity at today's low rates. But don't use your home equity to pay closing costs. Let me pay them instead. Visit rpfunding.com for details. NMLS 70168, Equal Housing.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
The holidays are a time to hit the road. If number one on your road trip ready checklist is change the oil, head to Advance Auto Parts for a full synthetic oil change bundle. Get 5 quarts of Mobil 1, Castrol, Valvoline, or Pennzoil motor oil, plus a qualifying premium oil filter for $37.99. And if you choose a qualifying Mobil 1 bundle, you also get a free Arctic travel mug. Great holiday road trips start at Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest locations. See store for details.
iHeartRadio and comedian Sebastian Maniscalco are sending one lucky fan and a friend to the Big Apple to see his Nobody Does This tour at Madison Square Garden next month.
Gonna fly you out, gonna set you up with some seats, give you a little VIP merch, open up the iHeart app.
Yep, just do what Sebastian said. Open the free iHeart app and listen to 24/7 comedy.
For your chance to win.
And you can see him live in New York City.
See you in New York.
iHeart. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
iHeartRadio.
Trust the leaders. FAS Windows and Doors. Go to FASWD.com.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Man, Jack deep cutting it crazy today, buddy. Good for you. Man, that's old-ass Ice-T right there. What album is that? Is that Power?
That's from the soundtrack to New Jack Hustler.
Oh, wow.
Nino's tune. I actually had this vinyl way back when. In my first collection of vinyls.
Man, Ice-T's first album, Rhyme Pays. Pretty good album. You ever listen to classic hip-hop, Ross? No.
Don't hate me, but not that much.
Not that much. I don't hate you for it. I mean, if it doesn't hit you, it doesn't hit you.
That's why Glenn and I don't have him on our podcast.
All right, 407-916-1041. Your 6 o'clock keyword is deposit, DEPOSIT. Text that to 200-200 for your chance to deposit about $1,000 in your account. Would be the best thing ever. We had a winner this morning with the Monsters, and we'd like to keep that going. It's our last chance today, so give it a shot. Again, your keyword is deposit. Good luck. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well. That's John Hamm thing's kind of weird, but I got to tell you,
it is weird.
Well,
and if we're going to talk about it, I want to know what Jack's significant other's crush is and Deb's.
Yeah, so that's the thing is, I mean, here, like if I asked my wife if she had a celebrity crush, it used to be Brad Pitt, right? I think it was relatively common for a lot of girls, but I honestly don't know who it would be right now. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. But I think she may have one. But, man, I don't know.
My wife's is John F. Kennedy Jr., so I figure I'm pretty safe on that one.
Yeah.
My God.
Do you have one, Jack?
It's also John F. Kennedy Jr. He found him to be a very handsome man.
He looks a lot like
What about
John
you,
M.
Jimmy?
Man, I used to have one.
Mine used to be Sting, but I...
Yeah. I used to have one. Elizabeth Shue from Karate Kid.
Yeah.
She used to be a big crush of mine. And then people always try to call me out because I used to say that I used to think that Sandra Bernhardt, because she did a Playboy layout. And, you know, she has an amazing body, or had. I mean, she's a little bit older now. But back when she was younger, she had a really good body, very shapely body. And I got ragged on that for, years to this day. People go, oh, you think Sandra Bernhardt's hot, huh? I mean, hot is a weird word, but I don't think she's, unattractive. I mean, there's beauty in everyone for sure.
Amen.
And her personality was kind of unique. She was kind of like Chelsea Handler before Chelsea Handler. Brash, outspoken, funny, you know?
I had a friend one time talk about never letting a joke go. I had a friend, we were talking about how hot Scarlett Johansson is, me and a couple of buddies, and he goes, yeah, I just don't find her, that's just not my cup of tea, right?
My wife doesn't think she's attractive either.
Right? So then he, 10 minutes later,
crazy.
10 minutes later, he comes out and says, he goes, you know who I find kind of pretty? Ellen DeGeneres.
That does not age well.
So every day
She's never been stereotypically pretty, though. I'm not trying to be a dick,
but he said that. I was like, wait, you find Ellen hotter than Scarlett Johansson? He's like, I didn't say that. You find Ellen hotter than Scarlett. That still plagues him to this day. That happened 8 years ago.
Do you think that your fiance has one? Has he ever mentioned it?
He's never mentioned it.
I'll call him.
But
Smart man.
Does he react when you watch movies?
Nope.
Does he have a star that he ever makes a comment about?
Nope. He is very, very smart. He knows.
But he couldn't say that there was a star that he found attractive.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have a problem. with
Yeah,
that.
I know you wouldn't. I mean,
Now, do you guys
contradicting here? I mean, is he smart? Or is he...
but saying you want to bang somebody is different than saying they're good looking.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Do you guys ever, with your partner, do you have that? If they ever showed up, what's it called? The pass.
Yeah, the hall pass.
Hall pass. Do you have a hall pass?
I do not have a hall
We
pass.
do not have a hall pass.
We don't do the hall pass thing. My hall pass is a bullet to the forehead.
You're exactly.
That's exactly what my hall pass is. My wife was born with a gun in her hand. And for some reason, she finds me attractive and hates any bitch that gets even near me. I don't know what it is. It's the funniest thing in the world to watch my wife react to other chicks even remotely looking at me.
I find it very funny of how hard you said, I do not have a hall pass.
Yeah, do not.
The amount of certainty.
Yeah, there is no hall pass in Jim's world.
Do you have a hall pass, Ross?
Oh, of course not. I think, it's a hall pass is like a fun, joking thing.
Right, yeah.
Even then, but I definitely have celebrity crushes.
Do you have who is that?
I've always, when Scarlett Johansson did that weird, tennis movie that was her just having affairs, I think it's called Match Point. And I watched that with my mom, and the whole time I'm like, I am feeling things.
Man, you watch a lot of crazy movies with your mother.
I have. I watched Brokeback with my mom.
God almighty, man.
Yeah, I watched Brokeback with my mom. It was odd. She's a God-loving Republican. The whole time she's going, interesting.
Oddly.
Yeah, I think my mom said the acting was so good, it might have been too good for her. I don't know. I don't know how she felt about Brokeback. I know I was feeling uncomfortable, not because of the movie, but it was like one of those times so you're just staring at the person watching the movie instead of the movie.
I want my wife to say somebody that looks kind of near me or worse.
Thanos.
I want her to...
Billy Joel.
Did you just yell out Thanos?
Yeah. Along with Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Rick from Pawn Stars.
They look too much. What I'm saying is they look too much like me. I'm in a level. Like if I'm a 5 or a 6, I want her to at least choose that. Like I want her to say Benjamin Cumberbatch or something. I don't want her to say one of these stereotypical hunky dudes.
Benjamin Cumberbatch.
Or whatever his name is.
Can you cover back on that name?
What's his name? It's Cumberbatch. What? Cumberbatch. There you go.
He said
Cumberbatch.
It's Benedict.
Yeah, there you
He
go.
called him Benjamin Cumberbatch.
I don't know. His name sounds like a president or an inventor.
Sounds to me like a English muffin brand.
Yeah.
But so you said your celebrity crush was Sting.
Yeah.
But that's retired?
It's Rutger Hauer now, right?
Rutger Hauer, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't, have the same fervor for Sting that I did when I was younger.
And you have to understand with that, we're talking just pure looks, though, but the reality is Sting had a certain sexuality. He was very talented, or he is very talented. So there's a whole package with women. With dudes, it's just like, I see you, boobs, butt, boobs, and then off we go. We're dumb.
Me likey.
Did I say boobs twice?
Likey.
I didn't.
Well, there are two.
True. Now I just imagine boobs having boobs, and I'm like, whoa. That's 4 total. Never mind.
And you gotta be careful with your hall pass too, man. It's got to be like if you ever have that conversation, even in fun, let's have some wine. Next thing you know, you're in a fist fight.
That's what it is in our house. And in our house, that's not played around very, very. Yeah, the Taurus, my fiance would not like that. Jack, do you have a hall pass?
No.
You and Naomi have hall passes?
Just for John F. Kennedy Jr.
Yeah. they're gonna tag him up.
Could be a succubus or an incubus. You never know.
I just remembered it.
Oh.
I just remembered my wife's hall pass.
Blake Griffin.
For sure, without question. Do not answer that call. It doesn't matter. Not now.
Who is it?
Did you guys watch Walking Dead?
Yeah.
That dude Negan that came on toward the end was the bad guy with the bat wrapped in barbed wire.
Yeah,
that's my wife's hall pass. God, I wish she was listening. I bet money
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Dean Morgan.
Oh,
without question, is my wife's hall pass. There is a little clip, like a little.
And he kind of looks like John Hamm.
He does look like John Hamm.
But there's a little gif of him where he winks. My wife had that on her phone, and she would look at it occasionally. Like, she would remember that moment because he turns and does a little wink thing, and she goes, "Have you ever seen this?" I'm like, why would I watch that? Why would I watch that? If he's not beating a zombie to death with a baseball bat, I do not care about this guy's life.
What does he look like in gray sweatpants?
I'm definitely with you, Jim, of like, you want that celebrity crush to kind of at any bit resemble you.
Right. I want it to be Clint Howard.
Then you're like, oh, I get it. That's why you find me attractive.
Right. No.
But after hearing John Hamm, I'm like, I don't know if she finds me attractive. We are basically almost opposites. I mean, we have some things in common via sweatpants, but...
Well.
Do you have Tori's number, Jack, in your phone?
I do.
Oh. No. But I mean, he would have to make the phone. I can call from here.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, Jack, you got that phone call?
Yeah, I definitely do not.
Hold on.
You should call.
All right, here we go.
Oh, boy, here it goes.
Damn, man, let her know.
You have to get the outside line. Hit 9. Area code.
And then this is the part where we mask it.
Yeah.
Oh, I messed up because you turned it down. I couldn't hear it.
Well, you're looking at the damn keypad.
Yeah, but I can't hear it. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's going through or not.
We don't want anyone else to hear it.
Exactly.
I'll try it again. Turn it up.
Benjamin Cumberbatch.
I don't know which one we're going to name the show title. Is it going to be Wham Bam Thank You Ham?
Oh, Chachi.
Oh, Chachi. You're going to regret it.
Is it ringing? Can you hear it? Do you have it turned down or turn it up?
Yeah, she answered. Say hi.
Hi. She's not there.
Oh. They're having fun with you. Do you want me to
hit 9 and then 1, then the area.
God almighty!
This is all Benjamin Cumberbatch's fault.
Tori, you know the station number. Call it. I know you're listening. My God almighty.
Okay.
She's not going to call it because she knows she's busted.
She's not.
I mean, not busted. I mean, she's good looking.
Yeah, she ain't scared of that. Here, let me text her.
By the way, guy texts and says, "Never say your wife's sister. Trust me."
Yeah.
You never want to do that.
Cousin, sister,
Right, you never wanna
any
mention-
relative.
No friends, nowhere near the circle of people. Don't ever do that. Because you will never, ever, ever, ever in a million years live that one down.
Why did you do that?
Hell no. Do I look dumb? I'm dumber. Dumbest.
You said Benjamin Cumberbatch.
What is it? Why is it a big deal that I can't remember that dumbass's name?
Because
I mean, it was close. It sounded like a breakfast.
Do you have? Oh, Jack is trying to call.
Somebody just texted and said they say John Hamm's packing as well, but yeah, we talked about that for 20 straight minutes about his sweatpants profile, which is brutal. If you have a problem, like if you think, well, I don't measure up, do not Google John Hamm sweatpants. You will feel way worse about yourself.
What are you talking about? I felt great.
Yeah. I mean, if you've been dealt a standard issue white guy one of those, John Hamm was in the wrong line, brother.
Oh, but it's so ironic that his name is Ham.
That can't be his real name.
I think it is because he's.
It's 2 M's. It's got to be right.
He's bringing it to the game, man. That's a lot of ham when you have to have 2 M's.
Deborah hasn't talked about one thing. Is she there?
We got the boss on line 1.
Woo!
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I just got out of Pilates. What are you doing?
They're doing the show. Are you listening?
No.
Tori, listen to me. We're talking about
I was listening to a podcast.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for the support. You're listening to yesterday's show to catch up, I guess.
Thank you.
Totally.
Okay. So we're talking hall passes.
Like real life people or
No, celebrities. What do you mean real life people?
Oh.
She's got 2.
Tori, there are no real
That's
life.
a better list, babe.
No, there are no real life people hall passes. Do you understand?
I don't know.
No, I do. No, I do.
Rewriting the rules live on the air.
I am well aware.
Ooh, keep going.
Well
keep going.
aware.
Uh-huh.
You're not the only one with guns.
Wow.
Well,
mine's bigger.
Is it still? Oh, you got to see John Hamm, honey. I'll show you when I get home.
Oh God,
this guy's
sweatpants, man.
This guy's a wrecking machine.
Yeah, he is.
He take down buildings with it.
Hello, how are you?
Right. It wears a watch.
I'd like to come up for air.
So, Tori, we were talking about like the hall pass thing, and I was like in the midst of calling you. I remembered who yours was.
Who is it?
You tell me.
I like the way
here's the thing. I have theory. Mine changes frequently, and it depends.
How does that make you feel?
I like having a better chance. So if I'm going to a concert of like Justin Timberlake, I know I have a better shot if he's my hall pass because we are in a closed, confined area with only X number of people.
She hunting, baby boy.
Can I tell you something?
She hunting.
I love this.
It sounds like you have it written down. It sounds like you've thought about this a little bit.
Well, I mean,
Tori.
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 Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Stop.
Jack.
What?
Ross. Oh, Jimmy is serious.
No, I'm not saying who mine is. You didn't answer. It's not Timberlake. There's somebody else.
Her answer was a lie. I know who Jimmy's is. Sandra Bernhardt.
Oh, God, I told you she'd say it. Everybody holds me to that. She only says that because...
You said it.
Oh, yeah, but Tori, the only reason you say that is because she's not your stereotypical,
She doesn't play for your team.
Hot one.
Well, I mean, I'm not judging you.
No. It sounds like you're judging the complete...
If you have a hall pass,
yeah, no.
On that.
I love this, Tori. He calls you to find out who your hall pass is, and you tell him, Jimmy, I'm not judging you for yours.
What was that?
That's called flipping the switch.
Tori, you used... No. Remember, you used to have that little GIF of Negan?
Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
This would turn any woman's head.
Oh, yeah, because you know he could pick you up and throw you down.
Where he is, like, smiling, and he, like, seductively looks right into the camera and then, like, slightly winks at you with his grin on his face.
Okay. Okay. Tori, hang loose for a second. We have somebody else on the line. Olivia, is this you?
Yes.
Oh, it's the trifecta.
This is my fiance. Hey, babe.
Hey, honey.
So I look like John Hamm, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a courtesy, yeah.
I don't think so. I think that was filled with honesty and truthfulness.
So let me tell you something. I got to tell you, I think on this day we should ban talk of hall passes on the Jim Colbert Show. Because we have two women that are betrothed to men.
Olivia.
I am married to you, woman, not you, Olivia.
Olivia,
I'm not your hall pass. Like I would cancel it too. I mean, why would you pick that?
Pick what?
Sandra Bernhardt.
Embarrassing.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh, shade, too.
Too, if my hall pass was like that.
Get out of here.
Hey, Olivia, Tori, have you guys seen the picture of John Hamm in gray sweatpants?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was Ross.
That was a very.
Seeing it right now.
Oh, that's your wife, Jimmy.
You shut up.
I got sweatpants. You saw me in sweatpants yesterday.
Sure did.
No!
She didn't. You know what she didn't say? She didn't go, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hit me with the Ferris Bueller. Oh, yeah.
Didn't she once say, oh, it's so cute?
No, she never said that. Right, babe?
No, I said, are those clean?
Oh.
And then, but your first thought was like, whoa.
Those are dirty.
Those are dirty.
Tori, did you see the picture yet?
I don't know what you're talking about, babe.
All right, you and I are going to talk when I get home.
Honey, I said that I saw it.
Okay. At least you didn't react like Olivia.
Impressive.
That's all I care about. Impressive.
Very impressive.
I don't want my wife going, oh, yeah.
I don't think she really did that.
Looks
Baby,
like
you didn't do that.
a baby's arm holding an apple. Hello.
All right, guys, we got to go. You guys have made us late for our break. Yet
Bye,
again.
ladies.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
They've got stuff to do. They'll be fine.
She goes, I got to go too. Bye, Jack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Get that out of the way before
See
Ross
you.
gets home.
Get out of here.
I'm fine. I'm fine. All right?
Oh, shoot, buddy. That oh yeah, that's a different oh yeah.
No, that
That's
was
not,
like
that's not when you. Here's the
oh,
thing.
yeah.
The oh yeah you get that you want is like, hey baby, do you have any milk? Oh yeah. That's not what happened.
That's exactly what happened. She's like, yeah, I've seen it. No big deal.
Oh,
yeah.
No, that's not what happened. No, she was like, yeah, I've seen that photo. I think I saw it once or twice. I don't know. It's not a background.
I can tell you it's in one of her hands right now.
When she said that, I was like, I hear that tone.
Yeah,
I know what that means.
That was a good tone. I'm fine. Super loved. Really confident in my skin.
Oh, yeah.
No, Jack, we don't need that. I don't even know who that is. That's not Olivia.
John Hamm.
That's his actual ham.
That's not.
That's what it sounds like. That's his sweatpants voice. If his sweatpants get so like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Behind.
All I know is I'm really uncomfortable looking at this microphone right now.
Feeling a little hammy?
All right, I just almost said all right 1041 for no reason.
Don't they have something called ham radio?
Yeah, they do.
We're good.
All right, 407-916-1041. Load them up. We'll do last call right after this.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, yeah.
Make us think or make it funny. Just make it good. Get on board now for last call on the Jim Colbert Show. 407-916-1041.
This Real Radio 1041 weather report sponsored by Rude Air Conditioning, powered by Ferguson HVAC.
Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. And tonight we'll have basically clear skies. The low temperature 60 degrees. Good weather for stargazing. And it may be your last chance this week to really get a good look at those Leonid meteor showers. They peak later this week, but we should see a couple tonight. The high temperature tomorrow 79 degrees with partial sunshine. Should be sunny in the morning, but cloudy during the afternoon and evening. And then some showers developing Thursday, especially to the south. A 30% chance, but the high that day 81. For the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Get back to visiting new and exciting places across the U.S. on Amtrak. It isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Without busy airports or cramped car rides, with no middle seats, extra legroom, and even private rooms. Book now at Amtrak.com. Adventurous journeys, just an Amtrak away.
Look, man, as the holiday season approaches, supply shortages will place higher demand on things. Of course, that means one thing and one thing only. The porch pirates will be out in force. That means your packages being delivered are not safe, and they can be stolen. But the great thing is you do have Safe Touch as a tool against that, and that's more important than ever. They integrate advanced technologies to keep your home and your family safe inside and out. They integrate the cameras. That's the most important thing is you hear about those doorbell cameras, and that's great. You get good images. Big deal. The cops aren't called. and it doesn't get texted you immediately. With Safe Touch, you get the images and the video immediately, and the cops are notified. The two-way communicator gets you the fastest possible emergency response. The crash and smash technology gives you that halo of detection around your home. Great equipment, incredible installation by all their pros, lifetime parts and labor warranty, and 24/7 tech support. That's all part of the basic package, guys. Safe Touch Security's been doing this for a long time, for over 36 years, and you can get free equipment and installation with that monitoring agreement. All you have to do is choose the package right for you, and their licensed and monitored installers will get it set right for you, and you will be safe and secure, and your packages will be as well. It's safetouch.com. Call 888-723-8682. Like I said, it's safetouch.com. State license EF233.
O'Reilly. Don't miss See Better, Drive Safer month at O'Reilly Auto Parts with great deals on wiper blades, headlight bulbs, and more. Right now, get up to a $20 gift card after mail-in rebate with the purchase of select Sylvania bulbs. Plus, earn double O Rewards points with your purchase. Get ready for the weather ahead during See Better, Drive Safer month at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month per line. No contracts, no added taxes or fees. Includes nationwide 5G. Save up to 60% with Spectrum Mobile. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month. Call 855-438-2999 or visit a store near you.
Offer valid for new customers on 2+ unlimited lines. Spectrum Internet required. Savings based on 2-line comparison of unlimited plans among major national carriers as of 9/20/21. Prepaid excluded. Restrictions apply.
Did you know that you might be overpaying for your prescriptions? It's okay, because there's an easy, convenient solution. Check GoodRx. GoodRx lets you compare prices at different pharmacies and shows you where to get the lowest price. Here's Joe, a doctor and GoodRx customer.
I was able to look up some medicines that I was going to get, and it saved me a good amount of money.
GoodRx is helping millions of people, and it can help you too. For simple, smart savings, check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance. In 2020, GoodRx users saved an average of 79% off retail prices. Individual compensated for their time. Visit goodrx.com/radio to learn more.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Looking for healthcare coverage? Here's some great news. United Healthcare individual and family plans are now available on the healthcare marketplace. 80% of enrollees can find a plan for $10 or less a month after tax credits. Visit buyuhc.com to shop and learn more. CMS Newsroom, March 12, 2021. Policies have exclusions, limitations, and terms under which the policy may be continued in force or discontinued. For costs and complete coverage details, contact your insurance agent or United Healthcare.
At LensCrafters, we value expertly tailored eye care, provide state-of-the-art eye exams, offer a wide assortment of designer brands and high-quality lenses. Because everything we do at LensCrafters is for every sight that makes your life special. We offer 50% off lenses with frame purchase. Shop in-store and online. Book your annual eye exam now on lenscrafters.com. LensCrafters, because sight. Eye exams available at the independent doctor of optometry at or next to LensCrafters. Doctors in some states are employed by LensCrafters. Offer valid through November 28th. See associate for details.
Wow, that's a seriously massive pickup.
12 inches of lift.
Seriously, that's high.
My insurance isn't. With AAA, I saved over $800 on both home and auto together.
Seriously? Insurance through AAA?
Seriously. My AAA agent helped make sure I have the right home and auto coverage. Get in. We'll take a spin.
I'm seriously going to need a ladder.
The home and auto insurance bundle through AAA. Serious coverage. Serious savings. Learn more at AAA.com/seriously. Discounts and savings opportunities subject to eligibility. Savings amounts may vary. Insurance underwritten by Auto Club Insurance Company of Florida.
People sometimes may wonder why they need a big law firm after their injury. Imagine you're on your way to work and then bam, your whole life changes. You're injured and now you have to fight for justice. Your opponent is not the driver of the car that hit you. It's their insurance company. When you're fighting to get what you deserve, it's go big or go home. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Offices, Orlando.
Jason Bottom's Led Zeppelin Evening 2021 tour. Live. An unforgettable evening of Led Zeppelin's greatest hits and deepest cuts. November 24th at Dr. Phillips Center. Tickets on sale now at drphillipscenter.org. Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Evening 2021 Tour.
Men, as we age, sexual activity can fade. Stop suffering from ED or PE today by calling Legacy Men's Health. Meet Dr. Katz.
We can restore your sexual potency on your first visit with medications custom blended just for you. Even if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or prostate issues, you'll be lasting longer than ever in the bedroom, and it's affordable.
Get guaranteed results on your first visit or it's free. Call Legacy Men's Health at 407-544-4644. That's 407-544-4644.
Make the most of your investments. Certified Financial Group. Call pound 250 keyword certified planner.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 1041. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on Twitch.
Jack, did you record Olivia and make that during the break?
I did.
Very nice.
Or is this John Sam?
Oh, man. That was enlightening for everybody, I think.
Taking a peek out of them sweatpants.
Texting service seemed to be a big fan.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, this 6 o'clock hour of the show has become the golden ticket. If you know anybody that listens to the show up until like 5 or 6, they get home and then they call it good. You got a podcast at 6 hour, the 4th hour of this program, like every day. Look, we stopped caring at 6. I'm going to be dead honest with you.
I crack it open with some weird things.
Yeah, that's
we
it.
do. Yeah.
And Ross sets the pace
He does.
with his thoughts, and we just go.
I'm still tired.
How's everything cool? I saw you talking to your fiance in the hallway.
Yeah, pacing back and forth.
You're very mumbly. You're very mumbly. Oh, mumbly.
Yeah, no. She also asked me and said, did Jim call Benedict Cumberbatch Benjamin Cumberbatch? Said, yeah.
Yeah, he did. He sure did.
Yeah.
Did he also say that he was close? That it's close enough?
I got the first letter of each one, and Benjamin's not that far from Benedict. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Listen, give him a break. He just found out that his wife has a real life list.
God almighty with that. Did you hear what she said? Real or fake?
Yeah.
I'm like, real?
Your whole tone.
What do you mean
your
real?
Whole look changed in that moment. It went from being,
man.
hey, this is fun to what the
Right.
F?
All right, 407-916-1041. We do have one line open for last call. 407-916-1041. Deb, who do we have to thank today?
Oh, we want to thank the gorgeous, talented, and intrepid Tori and Olivia
Yeah,
for
sure.
calling in and adding a little bit to the show.
Absolutely. And Jack, I know you have something going this weekend as well, buddy.
Yeah, it's a pretty big event for Solar Source. They are donating a complete solar system to Spay and Save Animal Clinic in Longwood.
Cool.
And they're doing a flip the switch ceremony this Saturday at noon. It's on Ronald Reagan Boulevard, 988 North Ronald Reagan Boulevard in Longwood. I'm going to be out there. They'll have a DJ out. We're going to have some fun. But, I mean, this is a massive solar system they donated to alleviate the electric costs for this animal clinic.
That's very
so
cool,
they
man.
can, because they do this low-cost spay and neutering. And matter of fact, one of my cats, I believe, got treated there as well. But they estimate it could save them over $100,000 over the life of this system.
Wow.
So that's going to be this Saturday at the Spay and Save Animal Clinic. Join me there along with Solar Source. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Very good, man.
Hey.
And you want to put that at JimColbertLive.com so people also can go by and look at it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so JimColbertLive.com. Jack will put that up for information. That way you'll know all about that coming up this weekend as well. Very good.
Calming music, gentlemen.
Stand up this weekend, Ross Paget, Saturday night, rooftop.
Friday night,
rooftop.
Daytona 19.
Benjamin coming back is going to be there.
You can go ahead and go to my Instagram right there in the bio. You can get tickets right there for the Daytona Friday show.
Still tickets available?
So all the 4 top seats are sold out. The VIP sold out, and there is some general admission.
Okay, very good.
So it is going to sell out from the looks of it.
Yeah,
so
grab your tickets.
Get
That's awesome.
get it now.
Anytime Ross goes out of the area of Orlando, it sells almost
out.
immediately. Just we don't get out very often out there, so he's trying to spread it around as much as possible.
Doing it.
like our girls, you know.
Got to get that ham.
You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Billy Jack, last call.
My movies will play in Pepe Le Pew also.
Pepe Le Pew. I love it. Very funny. Sue, last call, Sue.
You all have made me laugh so hard today. It's not even funny. Jim, you had me at your live ads, Porch Pirates. Forgot about them. And everybody.
You don't want to figure it out? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go,
a little
Susan.
Slow, Sue. I'm sorry. My bad. Big T, last call.
Benjamin.
You know, Jim, I think you really missed something there with the Benjamin Cumberbatch, because that could have been a great fake clue for Pick the
Oh,
Thorn.
you're right. I should have saved that for Friday. You're right, buddy. Thanks.
He still might.
David, last call.
Hey, on your hogging segment, when Jess called in, can you give me her phone number? I promise. I only want her for her breast.
As long as you're honest with her, buddy, that's all that matters.
Exactly,
Got to be honest. There you go. And then last but not least, Queen, take us home.
Okay, my two guys, and they could eat crackers in my bed anytime.
Who are they?
Kelly Hansen from Foreigner, and Mark Harmon from NCIS.
Hey, you're gonna have to share Mark Harmon with my mama.
That's right. And Mark Harmon was the sexiest man alive for a long time.
Yeah, he was.
I know. Why do you think I am thinking about that?
Hey, Beth.
Hey.
Beth, do me a favor. Say, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Thanks, Beth. We appreciate that very much. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you guys have some discussions to have.
All right, up tomorrow, Animal House. Who's in for Animal House tomorrow?
Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando.
Oh, very good. Of course, we'll have Scott Maxwell as well. Your calls and texts and opportunities. This is last week, by the way, to win $1,000 from us here. We'll have a keyword for you on the top of the hour. Tom and Dan will have your next one right here. On behalf of Deb, Jack, and Ross, I am Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the monsters in the morning. After us, it's Tom and Dan with the corporate time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock for more of the Jim Culver Show. Until then, have a wonderful evening.
Good night.